recording.
Okay, guys. Welcome to our 4th episode of Friendship Society of America, making comics great again.
I thought it was the first.
Mitch, no, this is the 4th
I thought this was
episode.
the first episode.
Episode 1.
So let's go around and say our names because we have some special guests with us tonight.
Woo!
So I'm Connor.
I'm Harry.
I'm Mark.
I'm Harry.
Mitch, you always do that. That was Mitch.
I'm Joseph.
I am the King Poobah.
Okay, that was Ryan.
No, he's Harry.
Mitch, I'm gonna kill you.
I swear, he is.
Wow, murder on the first episode, really?
Yeah.
This is episode 4, man.
Wow. Why you gonna murder Harry?
And we have our other guest if he would
We have
like
one
to.
more guest.
Oh, I guess I'm a guest. I'm Ali.
Alright.
Prince Ali.
And as you guys know, as we've stated
Fabulous.
before, we aren't cutting anything out of our episodes.
No.
So be prepared for random
Guys,
shenanigans.
what about Mark, the most important one?
We already introduced
We
him.
already
Said his
introduced
name.
them, man.
Yeah.
Mitch, if you were paying attention.
I wasn't.
What the heck, man?
I'm kind of under a desk. I can't hear shit.
Alright, yeah, we're in a really
Somehow-
small room, guys. But,
Somehow
Harry,
we're cramming
do we
like
want to talk
7
about TV
people.
shows first?
Yeah. That'd actually be really cool.
Alright, so we're going to talk about some superhero TV shows. Now, not everyone has watched all of them or is caught up,
I
so
watched The Big Bang
we'll
Theory.
guide.
Obviously, my.
Are you caught up on the Big Bang Theory?
Yeah,
Dude, my favorite
all
superhero is Sheldon.
9
Come on.
seasons.
Is it really 9
I don't
Yeah.
fucking know, but
Yeah.
it seems like
It is 9 seasons,
It
right?
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Oh, really?
it's been going out for 9 seasons.
I'm actually like,
Flash.
I've watched all 8 seasons, not gonna lie. And I'm
have?
like
You're part of
halfway
the-
through 9.
Connor, you
God.
are part of the problem.
There are 9
You need to
seasons.
stop. You need to stop supporting them.
You're not making comics great again, Connor. I swear to God.
The thing with the Big Bang Theory is, like, the first 5 seasons were really good in my opinion.
Yeah.
After
Shut
that,
your
they
whore
dropped
mouth.
off, and I just care too much about the characters, so I don't care if they're not funny anymore. Like, I want to know what happens to these characters, and I want to stop
That's
Ryan.
depressing.
That's
I
what
want to
it's
stop,
about
but I
show.
can't.
Are we changing our subjects?
It's a sitcom for me now.
Yeah, we bounce around.
let's
We
talk about
do this all the
shows.
time.
Alright, enough of Big Bang Theory. It's not good right now. It's really not.
It's never
It was
been
never.
good.
Yeah.
The first 5 seasons I thought were good.
Let's move on.
Adam West was on episode a month ago.
Oh, that makes up for it then. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're right.
All
you know
right.
what? Never mind. Big Bang Theory is my new favorite show.
Yeah! No. Alright, on topic. We're going to talk about comic book TV shows. That does not include that show.
There is a comic book TV show.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
All right, so comic book TV shows. Have you guys seen the new episode of Comic Book Men?
Wait, what's that?
I
It's
watched
Kevin
You don't
Smith's TV show.
No,
Kevin Smith has a TV show?
I did
It's like
watch
he's
it.
on
It's on
like
AMC.
1 out of every like 7 episodes.
Yeah, it's essentially him and his buddies,
Yeah.
like in the comic book shop that Kevin Smith owns, and
Yeah.
they just talk about.
It's a reality TV show.
It's just like Pawn Stars, but for
But a
like
comic
It's not
store.
that
for
bad,
his comic
actually.
store.
What's
yeah,
it
I've
called?
only
Yeah.
seen
It's
Comic
not
Book
bad.
Men. It's just them selling comic books.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
really
and
not
like
terrible.
buying collected.
I'm surprised you've never heard of it though.
It's
I
on.
don't know.
Yeah,
I've seen Kevin Smith's YouTube stuff.
It's actually Comic Book Men's not a bad show. I actually kind of like it.
No, it's not a bad show. It's not a comic show. That was a joke.
Oh, well,
Kevin
I
Smith
kinda like
is he's directing an episode of Flash.
You already
Yeah,
did.
you
Yeah,
already
it's
did.
done.
It hasn't aired yet though.
No, it's 21, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Interesting.
oh god.
I
I'm so
bet it's
far
gonna
But
be
behind.
speaking about Kevin Smith, I really like how he has his like hockey jerseys that he designs and puts whatever he wants on them. But anyways, so we're gonna talk about superhero TV shows. So that will include the CW's shows. So Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow. I don't think anyone watches iZombies, so I don't think we need to
No,
talk
I
about
watched,
that.
like,
I
the
watched
first
the
episode.
pilot.
Yeah.
You watch about? All right, maybe
I heard it was-
maybe
No,
we'll
no,
talk
no,
about
no,
the
don't talk
pilot.
about it.
I don't know. So that's the CW. Then we got Supergirl on CBS.
We got Netflix shows.
We got Netflix shows. Daredevil, Jessica Jones.
Gotham.
We got Gotham on Fox.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. on ABC.
There's a whole lot of them.
And I think that's just what's like airing.
Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
One Tree Hill. God.
I think that's what's airing currently.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll talk about a couple others that like,
Constantine.
Vampire Diaries.
that aren't airing
Wait,
anymore.
what's the other one? Lucius? Right?
Oh,
Lucifer.
Lucifer.
I haven't
That's
seen any of it.
I saw the pilot.
When's Preacher coming out?
This summer,
This
right?
summer, man.
Oh, okay, this summer.
Well,
It
we can
has
talk
an
about
air
that
gun.
too.
It has an
Preacher
air
is
gun.
going to be super cool. All right, so man, let's try to tackle these. So let's start with
Let's start with the Netflix ones. How about
Sure.
that?
Yeah.
let's start with Netflix. We got
Pretty sure everyone here's seen at least
Daredevil
most
and Jessica Jones. So
of it. Except Mitch or Ryan, I'm guessing.
Well,
Give me the
what
look.
what have people seen
I've
of
seen-
those shows?
Oh, yeah, we should probably
season
do
1
then.
of Jessica Jones and Daredevil, most of season 2 of Daredevil.
Okay.
half of Daredevil season 2, season 1 of Daredevil, and I'm almost at the end of Jessica Jones season 1. I'm like maybe like 2 episodes away of finishing it. I
Okay.
just haven't had time.
I've seen it all.
You've seen it all.
Yeah.
Nice. I've seen Jessica Jones season 1, Daredevil season 1, and I have just the finale of season 2 of Daredevil left.
I've seen all of it.
You got all of it.
All right, cool. So we can have a good discussion here.
Decent discussion.
Mitch,
Yeah.
have you seen anything?
No.
That's what I thought. Stay under that desk. No, just kidding.
Oh God, that's insinuating.
Stay under the yeah.
No.
God
I
damn.
think that's what Bill Clinton said to his
Clarification:
his
Mitch is
intern.
literally sitting under a desk right now.
Yeah.
Sucking Connor's dick.
Because we are in like a very small room with a lot of
On
people.
a side note, like a couple 2 weekends ago, we were playing Fibbage, and these guys, a lot of them decided to put me down for answers.
Oh yeah. I heard about that.
So they were really bad. So like, there's a naked statue of what? And then they put Connor's giant dick and weird shit like that.
Oh yeah.
And you could obviously find out what the true answer was because my name was in all the other answers.
Yeah, it was like I forgot what was one of them. Like, what was like a tradition for something? It
Oh,
was
like yeah.
sacrificing a virgin for our great Lord and Savior God.
It's amazing how Fibbage can break when all the answers are the same except for the right one.
Yeah.
And literally, when I left that night, I was still like playing a game, and literally, I'm just laughing at all the answers. But anyways, okay. So Netflix shows. So let's start with the first one, Daredevil. We'll start with season 1 of Daredevil.
That's up to Mitch.
Since like
I
pretty much
can't
everyone except for
remember
Mitch has seen that.
what
So, what did
Yeah, okay.
what did people think of Daredevil season 1? We'll
Mitch, you
start
can
with
like
Harry.
sit here so you're not on
Didn't
the
I go
Uh,
last year?
Yeah,
All right. Well, you
I
guys-
really
feels
enjoyed
like-
it.
Daredevil? Like
Yeah,
just
Daredevil
one?
season 1.
Very good.
It was my turn to
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Fucking.
I really enjoyed it. I think it's a great show. What's it? Kingpin was probably my favorite character. I think he's super cool. I like what they did with him in season 2, but I guess we'll get to that once we get to Daredevil season 2. It left me super excited for season 2, and just the Defenders crossover in general. So I thought it was fantastic.
Mark,
Yeah,
what
it
did
was
you
really
think of
good.
season 1? Good.
Yeah, I watched the first few episodes because all my friends were telling me to watch it, and then I was like, I don't really like this. It's kind of boring. And then like a month later, I decided to watch it again, and for whatever reason, I just enjoyed it that much more. And then like that weekend, I finished it, and I was like, that was really, really good. I'm really impressed with that. And yeah, Kingpin, Vincent
Oh, he was great.
D'Onofrio, the actor. Yeah, he was really good. He was definitely, I think, the best one.
Mitch,
Yeah.
I'll let you speak.
Okay. Can I get this dick out of my mouth though?
All right, moving on. Show Daredevil season 1.
Daredevil season 1 was very good. It was my first Marvel TV show, and my favorite part of that show is the way it looks. Like, that cinematography and choreography are amazing. Like, it's so pretty. My favorite character in the show, I actually don't know. I think season 2 had stronger characters, at least for some of them. But season 1 was very, like, everyone was, like, pretty much on the same level, I'd say.
All right, cool. Ryan, season 1 Daredevil.
Yeah, I loved it. I watched it almost in one. Pretty much, I watched it in a night. Like I loved it so much. I could not. Once I started watching it, I couldn't bear to not watch the next episode. I had to keep going, and I didn't care if I had homework or anything. I just got through that series. I love William Fisk. I think he was a really good villain. Really interesting. You know, he was really well done. Probably, you know, I don't know about how I'd compare. I don't think I'd want to compare it to Michael Clark Duncan because I love Michael Clark Duncan as well as the Kingpin as well. even though it's in a pretty bad movie. But yeah, no.
The best part of a bad
but
movie.
still, you know,
I
well,
still liked
yeah.
him.
yeah,
I thought
he was
really
the
good.
best part of that movie. Honestly, was Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah.
But no, this was a really good William Fisk. This felt very
Wilson.
much like the comic book.
Wilson.
What?
Wilson Fisk.
Oh, sorry, Wilson. I messed that up. Fuck. But personally, I don't know why, but my favorite character is Foggy. I don't know why. I just really like Foggy.
I liked him in season 1.
He's just a really he seems like a swell guy.
Yeah, I liked him.
He's gonna be the best
Yeah.
avocado.
He used
Yeah.
to be a small guy.
He's gonna be the best avocado, guys.
I like Foggy though. He was cool. He was a chill dude.
Yeah. So I was excited about this season from the beginning. Like when I first heard about it, I was just excited, and I knew it was going to be good, and it was good. I liked all the actions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The action was great.
Yeah, it was really good. It was choreographed really good, and the villain was it was a good villain to start off the show.
Mm.
I really liked Daredevil season 1. I was kind of in the same boat as Mark. The first couple episodes weren't as interesting to me. It took me I think I started really liking it and then binge watched the rest of it with episode 4 on. So what I did is I watched the first 3 episodes, and then I'm like, I don't know. And so I took a break, and then I don't think it was quite a month. I think it was about a week and a half later, because people are telling me oh, it's really good. I'm like, all right, maybe I will try it again. So I picked up with episode 4, and from then on out, I binge watched the rest because I really liked it. And episode 4 was the one with the Russians, and they showed their whole backstory, the guy breaking the ribs and stuff to get out. That's when I really got into the show.
That's another thing I really liked about it is the tone is so completely different from
From
any
the
other Marvel
MCU,
property.
yeah.
Mhm.
I thought that was really cool how they're taking the Netflix series in a much different, a more mature direction, which is really cool because they can actually do it there. It's with the movies, they can't afford to do rated R movies. Not as many people are going to go see a rated R superhero movie as are going to go see
although Deadpool kind of proved that wrong.
Deadpool.
Well, it's a little
Deadpool's but
different.
But Deadpool wasn't rated R for violence.
Yeah.
Well,
There
Deadpool
was violence.
It
There was, but not as much as
the cursing or the
The
sex
Deadpool's
jokes.
numbers
Right.
still can't
It's a
touch
different
Iron. You can't make a rated R Iron Man movie.
type.
Oh yeah.
Those are all
Probably.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deadpool is a completely different audience than
Yeah.
the Avengers.
Oh yeah. I agreed,
that's-
yeah.
That just was a good rated R movie, is why it did well. It's just because he has a lot of fans, and it was a good movie.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're gonna lose sales if you do a rated R Captain America movie.
Yeah. You really are.
It's inevitable.
Deadpool is a much more violent, more mature character, generally, than most other characters are. And they don't have to worry about sales or, ticket sales in Netflix, because people are already subscribing and people are already going to watch it.
Yeah.
So it's, it's different. It's a different market.
And then I guess
Yeah.
the last thing I'll say, and this, Fisk was really good in season 1, and I guess this kind of goes for all of Marvel's Netflix shows. Their villains are so good
Yeah, they are.
in
Yeah.
all their shows, and that's the one thing that their movies are lacking.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not all, but most of the movies are not good, and they just kill them
Mm.
all the time. So the movie could still be good. I guess a really good example would be Ant-Man.
Hmm.
Loved Ant-Man.
Mhm.
Darren Cross, horrible villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horrible villain.
I don't even remember why he was a villain.
He was just so boring.
He
He
was-
wanted,
he
he
was
wanted
really-
to be
he just wanted
Iron-
money.
or
It
Ant-Man,
was so
right?
throwaway and just.
A lot of them
there.
feel like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just boring and forgettable, and they have nothing to them that makes them stand out.
And then they kill all the villains at the end. So some of the good MCU villains, I guess from the movies, would be Loki. Loki's cool, and then Winter Soldier. But that's it.
But also they're
I think
really-
Warmonger or Ironmonger was really good
Wait,
in the first Iron Man movie.
Yeah.
Joker.
So
Yeah.
there's some
yeah.
exceptions to that, but
and I think
like-
Abomination.
What about
was really
Green
good.
Lantern with Ryan Reynolds?
it's true.
So,
This movie.
But
I
the
think
only
Abomination was really good.
the only
Which
recurring
one was
movies
Abomination?
In Incredible Hulk.
Incredible Hulk.
Oh yeah, he was cool.
'Cause-
I actually
So there's
liked
a
him.
couple good ones, but there are
I like the
They're not
first
all
villain,
good.
The first Hulk's villain too.
Really?
I mean,
In
not really.
Eric Bana?
Yeah, what's it?
The
What's his
Ang
name? The guy that directed that.
Ang Lee.
Ang Lee, yeah, Ang Lee
Ang Lee.
Hulk.
I think it's mostly just because I liked watching it as a kid. So
Oh, okay,
when
yeah.
I watch it now, it's like,
Oh.
you know what I mean.
yeah.
But
Like the
another thing I wanted to
2003
say,
one, right?
Hmm?
Like the 2003 Hulk movie.
yeah, I
I
think it
never
was,
saw that, but I heard it was bad.
It was. I can
I
say
don't
it's
know,
bad,
DVD.
but I liked it as a kid.
Yeah, that's understandable. I
That,
get
yeah,
you.
that's very
I thought
understandable.
from the trailers for the second Avengers that Ultron was going to be good
Mm.
because James Spader first. And
Yeah,
he just
James
seemed-
Spader's amazing.
He seemed cool
It
too.
seems so promising. And
I
yeah,
really liked
and then
Ultron in that movie.
I was kind of disappointed with him.
I would have been happier with a more comic book Ultron, but I like that one. I like how he was like a really good foil to Iron Man, and that's the whole idea of him.
I do.
He was an evil Iron Man.
I do wish though that they kept his mouth where it didn't move.
Mm.
I kind of wish it was more of like the
Oh,
like the Jack-o'-lantern
that
face, where it would have been more threatening feeling and really creepy when it's just a lifeless, faceless, like
Yeah, that's-
expressionless.
I would have
robot.
preferred
That
like
would
a
have been way
comic.
better.
I would have preferred the more comic version of Ultron,
Yeah.
and you know, aesthetic, character, everything.
Yeah.
But
I mean, my one friend hated that he was just so quippy and jokey and stuff like that.
I didn't bother me
And it
because
kinda-
that made a lot of sense in the stories, like in the movie story.
Yeah,
He was.
but it pulled out all the threat.
That's the thing is like, Ultron in the comic books, his AI is based on Hank Pym's brain waves and stuff. So it makes sense why he's colder. He's more calculating and scientific and stuff.
Mhm.
This one's based on Tony Stark's brain.
Yeah.
So it's he's Tony Stark's son, basically,
Yeah.
like his robot son. So I thought that made a lot of sense.
Oh yeah,
And it didn't bother me at all.
yeah. I mean, I don't care. I didn't bother me either. It's
Mm.
just I just know a lot of common complaints is that he was way too silly
Mm.
and wasn't taken as seriously as everyone wanted to take it. So
Yeah, I guess I
which
can
it's
understand
because like
that.
the trailers were really misleading
Yeah,
about it. I feel
the
like a
very
lot of
first
people were
one.
like, yeah, like
with
everyone.
the Disney song.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
I've got no
strings.
strings, man.
Yeah.
Pinocchio, man.
That's
Scariest song
what
ever.
made me excited for that movie originally.
Yeah, that was the trailer that
That
got me.
honestly
probably my own
scared the
fault.
shit out of me though when they put that in there, because I'm like, wow, Disney's really taking advantage, or that they have everything under an umbrella. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
that made me not look at Pinocchio the same way.
That
I
was
don't think
I
ever
thought that
will.
was kind of funny. Like my one friend like edited it where it was just Pinocchio from like the actual like.
Yeah,
movie.
I've seen edits like that.
my friend did that and it was funny as hell. I loved it. I was like, this is great.
That's great.
Just re-edited it with the original song.
But the only recurring villains that we have is outside the TV shows is Loki and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
I think.
And like sort of Thanos, like he's gonna be a
Dude,
recurring
he
villain.
doesn't count yet. Like he's had multiple minor appearances. But
Oh, what about the villain from Guardians of the Galaxy? Did you like him?
Ronan.
Ronan.
Ronan?
No. Ronan, I did not like
Okay. I agree.
because comics Ronan is so cool, and that one was so boring.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
he.
don't even remember.
I don't
He was
remember
the
his
blue
motivation.
guy with the giant
except,
hammer.
he just wanted the
Oh,
Infinity
yeah.
Gems, right?
Yeah.
He just wanted the Infinity Stones, and that was about it. And that was all his character was I just want this because it's ultimate power, and then that was it. And that was
you know what villain?
The rest of that movie.
You know what? There's
Yeah,
there's
every
a
other
minor
part of it was
villain
great.
that I did kind of like and I appreciated. Remember
Was
the
Trevor?
no.
Because I like Trevor.
No, I hate Trevor. We'll get to that in a second. But do you like Alien, like the Chitauri leader in Avengers that's working for Thanos, and they just put him in Guardians, and then Ronan snaps his neck? That made me so happy
What scene is that?
yeah. I like that part too.
because there was
Like
like
Oh,
in
yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
It's
Guardians of the Galaxy.
By the beginning of Guardians,
like you see Thanos.
where you see it's a Thanos. Ronan's
Is it when he
talking
comes
to him.
out of the, like the bat thing?
No, it's
No.
when Thanos is like in the space floating chair and like
It's
turns
like the first
around.
time that you see. him.
Oh, it's okay. I know.
It's the
what you're
fir- and
talking
like the
about.
one,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Ronan just like used his hammer and snapped
Yeah,
the Chitauri to
yeah,
snap
I
the
remember.
Avengers.
Okay.
I thought that was funny because I was like, thank God. I don't know why. I don't know. For some reason, the Chitauri dude always kind of was like, he didn't seem important.
He didn't seem important to me, but then when you throw him in there and he's like literally the only connection to the other movies, like besides Thanos being teased, he's the only connection to the other movies in Guardians.
Yeah.
That's not the only connection. Thanos was at the end of Avengers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The Collector was in Thor 2.
Yep.
So were the
Okay,
gems.
yeah, okay, there was
Yeah.
a couple, but he's one of the connections because there wasn't that many connections because we haven't seen that much of Thanos.
Mm.
And I did, yeah, the Collector was in Thor, but wait, wasn't he only in the end scene of Thor?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
end scene.
Yeah, so the two connections are only end scene. This is the only guy that wasn't like in an end scene who was actually in a like part of the movie.
Didn't they show the villain from Thor 2 in Guardians? Or no?
They showed
The
in
elf-
Guardians,
the elf
in
guy.
Collector, in the Collector's thing, there was an elf in one of his.
Like the same
Malekith?
species?
Yeah, it was a
that's
dark
what
elf.
I'm
It wasn't
thinking.
Malekith.
Oh,
it
they
was
just had a dark elf.
a dark elf.
Just a
That's
dark
what I'm
elf.
thinking.
All right, so there's minor connections, but I thought that was one of the cooler
I mean,
connections.
I think the most important one was obviously Howard the Duck and
Yeah.
Comet.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
honestly,
Space Dog, Comet the Space Dog, and
To my
those
favorite
were the
is
best.
when that end credit scene with Howard the Duck happened. Everyone's like, "What the hell? What is this?" I'm like, "Guys, you don't understand. This is so cool."
me and my friends literally started screaming and hollering and hooping.
Because
made me
literally,
so happy.
my friend that I went with who doesn't read comics, like, I don't get this. This is weird. I'm like, dude, this is the best thing they've done ever.
Dude, I mean, Howard the Duck, man. They need to make it. I swear. They should
Can we
try
get
it.
George
Howard the Duck
Lucas
movie.
back?
No, no.
I don't know about that.
I am A-okay with not seeing more duck tits.
Yeah. I don't think we need duck nudity in this one.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
There was a
Have
scene
you ever
where
seen
in Howard the Duck where there's,
Never.
where
It's a
there's
cult
a duck
classic,
taking a
right?
bath
Yeah,
and
oh,
it has
yeah, it's-
boobs.
It was
And
directed
it's
by
topless.
George Lucas, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It has duck boobs.
70s or
Like the
80s,
duck has
right?
physical boobs and
Like
there's and
70s.
she's topless and
What?
it has tits.
That's
You
weird.
actually see a naked topless duck and it makes you uncomfortable.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
All right,
It
we
is-
I'm hot.
we
Sorry.
got a little off topic here. But
Yeah.
that's okay.
Let's stop
Little
talking about.
bit. It
Let's
was
stop
86.
talking about.
So
What
the
about
whole
Jessica
premise was
Jones?
we were talking about how the villains in the TV shows, the Netflix ones, are so good
Yeah.
when you compare them to a lot of the movie ones.
Ah, what the
Yeah.
hell?
It's so gross.
Just showing them the picture of the duck.
The boobs.
Eric, can you send me that for?
You sending that for scientific purposes?
Yeah, exactly. He knows. Harry knows me.
So, Kingpin was really cool in Daredevil season 1.
I liked Kilgrave better though.
He was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
So
Kilgrave
let's,
has been
let's use that
awesome.
as let's use Kilgrave as a transition into talking about Jessica
Yeah.
Jones season 1.
He was my favorite part. He was so good.
Oh, absolutely.
If anything about Jessica Jones so far is good, it's got to be Kilgrave as the villain.
He's my favorite
Yeah.
part
He
of that show.
holds the entire.
That's
series.
right, you haven't finished it yet.
I haven't finished it, but as of so far, I still think Kilgrave is the best thing in that series.
They reveal at the end that Kilgrave is Luke Skywalker's father.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Damn, son.
Yes,
I wonder
spoilers.
how James Earl Jones is gonna react to that.
What episode are you on?
Well,
I'm like,
actually, James Earl Jones.
You know, I
James
think
Earl
like-
Jones hooked up with Kilgrave. That's how it happened.
Yeah.
God, I think I'm on like episode 9, 10. I want to say.
I want to
like,
talk about some of the
You're, like,
stuff.
so
Oh,
close to the
I'm
end.
close.
You're so
I'm
close.
so close. I started binging it again, and then I just stopped, and I don't know why I stopped.
I don't know if he's
I,
past some
I
of the
think the
important
last
stuff.
the last
What part?
episode.
Yeah,
I,
was the last thing you saw?
So the
Yeah,
last
please.
thing I
I'm
can
I'm talking about a
recall off
couple
the top of my
different
head
Which part? What are you
was the
talking
part where
I don't know
like
which one
she
we
was
were
in
gonna
like the
talk about.
PlayStation,
When
and then like everybody in the
Luke.
PlayStation was being controlled by Kilgrave,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
and like
Okay,
they were all
so
like
yeah,
pointing
so
the
we
guns
said
at
that
each
part.
other and stuff like that.
about? He hasn't gotten to that, right?
No, you just said he was there.
What? The point.
The part
where-
with Luke, where he's fighting.
No,
Jessica.
no.
No, you just said you were there.
He's
Wait,
talking about
No,
the
I
police
said the part
station.
where he's at, where she's at the police station, and then everybody in the police station was being.
That was
possessed by
crazy.
That's
Kilgrave.
after.
Okay.
And
I
they
was
were
not
pointing guns
expecting
at each
that.
other. Like
'Cause-
I know that. No, I think Jessica and him had a fight. I know that they're having like issues with each other.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Harry.
I don't remember them. I don't know if they've thrown fists at each other yet,
I got
or
you.
if they punched each other yet. But I don't know.
So
Like,
yeah,
that's the last thing I can remember. I don't know how far in that is, but I can check. Real
That's
quick
not
how
very
far.
far.
In.
Yeah.
That's not too far in the show, I don't think.
Jessica
That was a good moment,
Jones
though.
was a fantastic series.
I
It's
liked it.
my
I liked it
favorite
better.
out of
Yeah.
I still have that one episode left to Daredevil season 2, but
I don't think you'll like it.
I'm sure it'll be fine, Mark. But comparing all three shows, like all three seasons, I should say, Jessica Jones is my favorite.
My
I
favorite,
really
too.
like it. Kilgrave is probably my favorite MCU villain.
Yeah, David Tennant's
He was-
Purple Man is just absolutely on point.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
was fantastic.
It makes me want to watch more stuff with him in it.
Oh, he's really good,
Yeah.
and he's been in a lot of stuff. Like I haven't watched Doctor Who, but of course
That's good.
he's
He's
in
one
that.
of the best
Yeah.
parts of Doctor Who.
But he's in Harry Potter and the Goblet of
Mhm.
Fire,
Really?
yeah.
which
He was-
most people
he
don't
plays Harry
know.
Potter.
Barty Crouch.
Oh,
Barty
he
Crouch
was.
Jr.
Yeah.
Did you see that movie, Joe?
I've never seen a Harry Potter movie in my life.
Oh.
my god, he's one of my favorite Harry Potter villains too.
He's not even in it that much.
Because he's not even in that much, but
in
he
the
was
book
so-
He is. In the movie, he's not.
Right, he's
Um,
more in the book, and I like him a lot in the book. But in the movie, he killed that role for the amount of screen time he had. Like, he was so good.
He's also in the show Broadchurch, which is really, really good, which isn't a comic book show, but hey, watch it. It's really awesome.
Yeah, he's just a
Broadchurch is on
fantastic
Netflix.
actor.
He's a phenomenal actor. It's one of my faves.
Yeah,
It's pretty good, man.
He deserves all the awards. He also played as Hamlet,
Yeah, he did.
and he's really good.
He was Hamlet.
He played
Yeah.
as Hamlet in
Like in a live production.
In a live production.
Oh.
And also,
okay.
he was also in a movie.
Oh, in a
There was-
movie,
There was
okay.
also a movie version that he did,
All right.
and he was really good in
I
it.
know he majored in Shakespeare.
Yeah, he's a very Shakespearean actor. He's like Ian McKellen or like who else is like very Shakespearean-esque?
Your mom.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Tommy Wiseau.
Patrick.
You know, he's up there with the
Can we
greats
count
like
Patrick
that.
Stewart
Oh, hi,
and
Mark.
Shakespeare?
That's actually what I was going to say was Patrick Stewart next.
I just know because he's like best friends with Ian McKellen, so
Yeah.
I'll just throw him in there too. But
What
yeah.
about
So
Christopher Lee? Was he like
Yeah,
that?
he's,
R.I.P.
he was very
R.I.P.
Shakespearean.
But yeah. But Jessica Jones, I really like the actress that played her. I thought she did a really good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really
I thought everyone was good
I
in that.
really liked Malcolm.
Yeah, I thought he was good.
Wait.
Malcolm.
How
The
much have you
detective?
seen of Malcolm?
No,
What's the last you've
Neighbor.
seen of him?
Oh,
the drug
Malcolm,
I
yeah.
blanked,
I don't even know who the hell Malcolm is.
The
He's-
drug addict.
He's
Yeah.
in the very
oh,
first
the
episode.
drug addict. Oh, yeah, he's pretty cool. I like him.
What else?
I really
What
liked
was
him.
the last thing you saw with him though?
There was like a dead,
His
like he
ending
found
was
the
really
dead
good.
body in
Yeah.
like the bed. And stuff
Okay,
like
so
that.
you know that he like was
Was taking
manipulated.
pictures.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like, yeah, he was manipulated.
Like he
and
wasn't always a drug addict. Kilgrave made him a drug
Yeah,
addict.
yeah, I already knew that. That
Okay,
was like
good.
way early
Okay.
in the series.
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
when
There
that
was
happened.
no,
Yeah.
like he was trying to help. He's helping Jessica at this point with all the
Yeah.
stuff. Like this is where he's like being like really cool.
Yeah, I liked
I
his
love him.
character a lot, and I like it was such a huge twist for me when I'm like, oh, he's not like actually a drug addict. Like he's just like brainwashed to be one. Because I just liked his character from the beginning because I'm like, this is gritty, this is realistic. You know, if you live in a shitty apartment in New York City, you're probably gonna have a drug addict as a neighbor. Like I thought that was just like helping set the tone and the scene, but then he becomes a really big part of the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
And he grows a lot over the course of it too.
He
You know
grows
who
a
else
lot
is-
over it.
I
He's-
liked
he's
a lot
a
was
really interesting
Simpson,
character,
Officer Simpson.
And speaking of Malcolm,
for some reason,
he's one of the only characters outside of our heroes that's supposed to be in Defenders.
Yeah, he's gonna be in Defenders, which is really cool.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Wasn't Officer Simpson supposed to be someone too with those pills?
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
He's
He's like
Oh.
anti-Captain America.
He's
Yeah.
Nuke.
Nuke.
Which is basically
I
anti-Captain
really liked
America.
He was really cool.
He's supposed to be like an anti-Captain America, basically.
He's like I think he's a product of the Weapon Plus program.
Mhm.
He's like was supposed to be
They
like a new
mentioned it.
Captain America.
They mentioned the old
Yeah.
field ops or whatever. they used to do.
He was like them trying to like make a new Captain America after Cap died and whatever, like that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
He's new.
I'm
you
gonna
said?
find
Yeah,
out
his
what-
name-
I'm
he's-
trying to find out what episode I
this
last
guy.
saw.
He looks. Yeah, he
Oh,
looks
I saw
really
pictures
weird.
when
in
I looked
comics,
up. I was
yeah.
like, who is he supposed to be? After I finished.
Yeah,
the
he
scene.
was really cool. And then we got Hellcat, right?
Yeah.
That's who.
Hellcat was in it too.
Yeah, that's what they like.
Patsy Walker,
Yeah.
or what they
Patsy
call her in
Walker.
that Trish. Yeah.
Trish, yeah.
Yeah, Trish was a thing. I don't know.
You know,
I don't
her-
know how I feel about her.
And then
Because she didn't
there
really
was that
do
lawyer
much.
too.
Oh, yeah,
What's her
Carrie
name?
Ann Moss.
Carrie Ann Moss's character.
Oh, yeah.
Neo. No.
I-
What was
didn't
her
like her
name?
much.
Well, yeah, Neo.
Not-
Not Neo's.
Neo's.
Trinity.
Wait,
Trinity.
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 Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Christ.
But
What was
yeah.
her name? Didn't
I
start.
It was,
don't remember
uh,
her name.
Oh, in the show?
The show.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, God, what was her
It
name?
was small. It was short, wasn't it? Started with an R. or
Ray?
something.
You
She
know,
killed
this is-
her. Oh wait,
Who'd she play?
I don't know if I can
Do
say
the
that.
research,
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Madam Secretary.
Frick, man.
Just
I don't
go
remember
to
her
Jessica Jones. Like,
name. Yeah, I don't know
IMDb.
why. Jessica Jones.
So when is Defender supposed to come out?
That's supposed to come out next fall.
Okay.
It's what
I
we're
feel like
we're
there's an
getting.
R and a V
Well,
in it.
This fall we're getting Luke Cage. Next spring we're getting Iron Fist, and then next fall we're getting Defenders.
Sweet.
And then I think after
Harper.
they do Defenders,
What?
they said they're doing a
No.
Jessica Jones season
She had a
2.
different name.
Oh, so that's gonna come like after Defenders.
That's probably going to be the first show after Defenders.
Okay. That's a long.
Yeah,
wait.
Jessica Jones 2 is coming someday. Eventually.
It's probably going to be the first
Uh,
series after Defenders. It's like
Mm.
probably what it's going to be.
I'm very excited for the Luke Cage show.
Luke Cage is going to be awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That
And
little
Luke Cage
teaser
was
was
in
awesome.
in Jessica Jones as well, and he was phenomenal
It's
too.
not loading.
I'm
Are
not
we
getting
just
any
having internet problems?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
having internet problems.
I've been having
too.
internet problems like all week
Dang.
on campus.
Yeah, earlier
Yeah.
this week too.
Well, see,
been in and out all week.
apparently ITS is having some trouble with like networking stuff.
Are we still
Also-
recording
also
though
it's-
right now?
Yeah.
It's also
Okay.
because we're in a cramped room in like the basement of a.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the problem though.
Yeah.
Everyone's having issues with it.
Because we're in a place that doesn't get
I
Wi-Fi
mean,
very well.
It,
Trust me, this
that's
room does
that
not
is
get good Wi-Fi.
that is true, but I've been having problems in the
What are we
library.
looking for?
Let's
But,
let's try our trusty.
The name of the lawyer.
Oh, I know what's wrong.
But
I swear to God, they didn't call her Harper.
Yeah, it's. Well, I looked it up and it said Harper, but was that her name?
Yeah.
Harper?
Was it
Maybe.
Harper in Jessica
Yeah,
Jones?
They, it was I that was probably her name, but I think they called her. I thought they called her something else.
So it's- I don't remember them ever saying that.
I feel like that name
Yeah.
came up at some point. Her name.
she might have had a nickname or something.
Yeah, I'm
let's
pretty
see.
sure.
Where the hell are the characters?
Thanks,
Casting.
Netflix.
Anyway,
But Luke Cage
Luke
was
Cage.
awesome.
I thought he was great in Jessica Jones.
Yeah, I like
Mike
him.
Yeah, he was
Mike
awesome.
something like Holt.
Mhm.
The
I
guy
think
that played
so.
him?
I think so.
Mike Coulter.
He's a very good.
Yeah, Coulter, Mike
Cage,
Coulter.
and I'm excited to see
And-
him in his a standalone show.
Yeah, his show's gonna be cool. I love Luke Cage, just
I-
the comic character.
I liked that he had his powers already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that too. You know, they didn't have to take their time to establish
Yeah.
his powers in
Horgath.
that show.
Yeah.
He was just already.
Well, thank you.
Horvath.
Thank you.
Horvath.
See, yeah, it wasn't.
Oh.
An
Horvath.
R and a V. I knew
Oh,
it.
it's Jerry Horgath.
Jerry.
Yeah,
Jerry.
Jerry
There we go. That's
Hogarth.
right.
Hogarth.
Hogarth.
Is it Hogarth?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
Hogarth.
Hogarth.
Harper.
Yeah, I don't know why it said Harper.
Well, someone fucked
Thank
up.
you.
Yeah.
that was bothering me.
All right,
Yeah.
now we know.
Okay, I'm
We can
Jerry.
move on.
Jerry
I-
Hogarth.
I am figuring out what episode of Jessica Jones I left off on.
Okay,
And then,
maybe I shouldn't be on this.
Jessica Jones, the actress, is I pulled it up, is Kristen Ritter.
Yeah.
Who she has done like different shows like
She was in Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
For
It was like
small
the bitch in
Oh.
apartment like 23 or whatever,
Yeah.
like some sort of like comedy show.
That guy
So I
got
think-
blood in there.
I don't
That's
know,
the-
but
the
I think
vibe.
like it shows that
It was
she
on
can
NBC.
do different roles, and so this really like showed her as
Well, she was
great
good.
actor,
Please,
great
Mitch,
actress.
please.
Is that Asian porn, Mitch?
Yeah.
The last episode I saw was episode 7,
Mm.
so I have to
Oh.
start episode 8.
What the heck, man?
So
Yeah.
man.
I actually still have 1, 2, 3, like
Hardy,
4,
hardy.
5, 6. I still have 6 episodes to go.
So, without any
Jeez.
spoilers, because you probably haven't gotten to this a ton yet, maybe a teeny bit, but I love Kilgrave's like backstory.
Yeah.
I don't know his backstory.
You're gonna love it.
And that show actually surprised me a lot of times too. Like
Yeah. Oh,
Luke
yeah.
Cage's powers when he made her live with him at her old house
Mm.
was crazy. I was like, oh, and then the stuff with his
Yeah.
parents,
No, that show's just crazy. Just twists and turns
and then when
the
she
whole time.
used him to help that
Yeah.
family, that was also like, just all the stuff that happened.
It's so good.
Yeah. So let's move on to Daredevil season 2.
Season 2 I thought was really good for like the first half
For
of
the
it.
first half.
I really liked like up through the trial of the Punisher,
Mm-hmm.
and then as soon as they brought in the Hand, it felt like they were cramming a third season into season 2
did.
so that they could use Elektra in Defenders or something. Like it feels like they had seasons 2 and 3 planned for Daredevil,
Mm-hmm.
and then realized we're on a schedule, so they crammed it all into one season. Because
Yeah.
it felt like two very disjointed stories to me.
Yeah, it did.
Like I was just, I still really liked the whole season, but I liked the first half a lot more than I liked the second half.
I think they were trying to like quickly start up Elektra.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. Is they're just trying to introduce Elektra as soon as they can. That way they can use her in like the Defenders show or something later,
What do you consider to be like the first half?
up through the trial of the Punisher.
Until
Yeah.
the
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I've only seen up to episode 6. I want to say.
Mhm.
I think I
That's
no.
not
My
where
next
it ends,
episode I have to
I-
see is.
I think
episode
it's like
6.
through 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
And then
that
it jumps into like Elektra and the Hand and stuff. It's two very different
Mhm.
feeling stories. It's weird.
but for the first half, that Punisher storyline was
Yeah,
really
that
good.
was
That was
sick.
excellent.
Yeah.
I love Punisher in Daredevil
was-
season 2.
he was great. That whole trial,
Yeah.
everything.
Oh yeah.
It was
I love
very
that whole
well
thing.
written.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't gotten to the trial yet, so I guess I still have time. So, I mean, maybe it's the next episode.
Mm.
I don't know
I think so.
if episode 6 is the trial.
It's like,
But I know
wanna
he's
say-
already
I
arrested.
want-
versus the
I
people
want
or
to say
whatever is the
season
title.
So
not
good.
It
season
was-
6.
it was.
I want to say
So
episode
good.
6 is when the trial starts.
Okay,
It's like the
So-
first few
because
episodes
as of right
too,
now,
just the
he,
brutal
just
murders.
he
awesome.
did get arrested,
So
and they
good.
did introduce Elektra.
Yeah.
Mm.
That was the last episode I think I saw,
Mhm.
I
and it was interesting.
still have the last episode, but I really like season 2 a lot. I thought it was better than season 1. I tend to agree with you guys. I really did like the Punisher stuff in the first half a lot.
Mm.
But I will say that there is all the stuff with the hand in the second half. But I'm careful what I'm going to say because Ryan hasn't seen yet. But the stuff they do with the Punisher in the second half, I still think was really good.
Mm. I think the stuff they did with him in the second half was good, but it's just it felt like a completed story halfway
felt
through the
different.
series, and then the rest of
Right.
it felt like kind of crammed in there and a little convoluted. Like it kind of just went all over the place for the second half of the season for me. I didn't like it as much as I did the first half. Is all.
Yeah. When I was watching it, and you know, when he goes to jail,
Mm.
it felt like when that episode ended, it
Like
felt
that was
like
the
it
end of
ended.
season 2 right
Yeah.
there. Like that's what it felt like to me.
Yeah.
Because I
see what
took
you're
a break
saying.
there as well. Because I was like, I don't really want to watch the next one that
It's
much.
like what
There
else
was
can
some
they do at
shots
that
I
point?
really liked with the hand though because I really liked the hospital sequence.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought that was so awesome.
With the
It's don't get me
kids.
wrong. There were parts of the second half that I liked.
Mhm.
I just don't think it was as cohesive as the first.
Yeah,
half.
yeah, I see what you're saying. Let's see. Punisher is great.
Oh yeah.
John
Great
Bernthal's
Punisher.
Punisher is
Their casting
absolutely
seems to
phenomenal.
be
On
just
point.
perfect.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Bernthal was amazing as
Yeah.
a Punisher.
He's easily the best Punisher. Because originally I had a default to Thomas Jane because he was the only other Punisher I didn't mind, even though that movie was kind of alright. It was whatever. You know, because I at that point I hadn't seen any other really good Punisher until like now.
Hmm.
So John Bernthal did a fantastic
Yeah.
job. Easily the best part of season 2.
Oh yeah.
He literally carries that whole thing. Because if he wasn't in it, I don't know how this season would have been. I don't know. I felt like maybe it wouldn't have been as good. Who knows?
Yeah, and then another thing is, you haven't seen him yet. You'll see him the first time in the trial, but the actor Clancy Brown just showing up
Yeah.
out of nowhere. I just laughed so hard because for guys those of you that don't know, Clancy Brown was I forget his name in Daredevil, but he's like some sort of military
Eiling?
general. What?
Eiling?
That's Flash. That's what I'm getting
Okay.
to. I don't remember his
See?
name on
you know
Daredevil.
What I mean, though, right? I got confused.
I don't remember his name on Daredevil, but he was some sort of military guy that was like a witness in the
Yeah.
Frank Castle trial.
He's the colonel.
But he's also General Eiling
Yeah.
on the Flash TV show, so he's got two military roles in two different shows, one DC, one Marvel.
Yeah.
And literally when he showed up, I just
laughed.
started laughing because I'm like, he's a fantastic actor, a fantastic voice actor. I love that he was in the show. I'm just like, this is so funny because of the Flash. He's also done a lot of voice work as like Lex Luthor,
Hold on, wait.
and he was Savage.
Hold on,
The
I'm
voice
on
of
the
Savage the
Yeah.
Press in Clone Wars.
I don't know his name now. Daredevil.
But yeah, Mark, I'm glad that you thought that was just as funny when he showed up.
And he's in Warcraft too.
He was Colonel Ray Schoonover. Schoonover.
Okay. He also
It's
voices
so weird.
Mr. Krabs and all the SpongeBob stuff.
Oh,
He
okay.
was.
That guy.
He just had to say he was Mr. Krabs, and I would have gotten it. I would have known exactly who he is.
Yeah, so when he showed up, I thought that was funny. So I guess we should talk about like the future of the Netflix shows a little bit. So we got Luke Cage coming up. We got Iron
Didn't
Fist
we get
and
like
Defenders.
a promo for Luke?
Yeah,
Cage?
there's a promo for Luke Cage.
Which
at the
was
end
just
of
his
Daredevil. It
awesome.
was so
A
cool.
very good promo.
Yeah. I'm super hyped for everything in the Marvel Netflix realm, because I've always loved Luke Cage and Iron Fist. The fact that we're getting live action TV show versions of them is super cool, especially since we've already pretty much gotten like half a season of Luke Cage since he was in all of Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
Like it's he was great in that, and I can't wait to see him headline his own show.
What do you think Luke Cage is going to be doing in his show?
He's gonna be fighting guys.
Yo, they better put Power Man in that.
He
They
is
gotta
Power
get
Man.
they gotta get Power Man in there somehow.
He's gotta wear the tiara, the disco shirt.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool.
Do you think Jessica Jones will appear in his show at all?
Jessica Jones?
And Luke Cage? I don't think so.
I
Personally.
think so.
Depends.
Mention.
I think they might. Are they setting this before or after Jessica Jones? 'Cause
Actually,
I think
that's
this is
a good
supposed to be
point,
his
because
origin.
I don't know if they've said that or not.
I think they might be setting it before Jessica Jones.
Okay. Because I just kind of assumed that
I don't
it was
know if-
after.
This
but
is
I
just me
don't know.
speculating. I'm not sure, but I think that's what they're doing.
I don't really care. I'm excited regardless.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Iron Fist, I'm super pumped for. I'm really digging their casting because I forget his name, but his Faramir in Lord of the Rings is gonna be like a businessman in it. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, Iron Fist is gonna be awesome. The actor Finn Jones is gonna be playing him. He's was in Game of Thrones, and he's really great on that show.
Right.
So that's gonna be pretty awesome.
Yeah, so they have a good cast going for that show. I don't know who else is supposed to be in Luke Cage's show, really. I know they've said a few names, but I don't know what they've been in. And then we got Defenders,
Which is gonna be super cool.
which I think
When
is
is
going to be
that?
awesome.
Supposed to.
Fall 2017.
What's our very next show?
Luke Cage.
We get Luke Cage in
And
Luke
September.
Cage, and then Iron Fist, and then Defenders.
what
And
about
Jessica Jones season 2.
Oh, that's after all
Yeah,
that.
so it's not coming for.
They haven't announced when Jessica Jones season 2 is happening, but it's the only one they have announced a sequel. They haven't said, "Oh, we're doing Daredevil season
Mm-hmm.
3." So I'm assuming that the show after Defenders will be Jessica Jones season 2.
Mm.
Right now, it's hard to imagine Jessica Jones without Kilgrave, but I'm sure I felt that way about Daredevil and Kingpin too
It's gonna be weird
at one point.
having a new villain because he was
A
so
little bit.
he was so
'Cause he
integral
was-
to the entirety
yeah,
of that season.
Yeah, and
So
just
it's, it's gonna be
the
weird.
storyline and plot was.
I'm sure it'll be great though, regardless.
Who do you
I'm
think
pretty
they'll
It's like
excited.
choose
losing
for
a
a
main
villain?
character.
For Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones literally has no other villains. She in Alias, she does a couple of random cases, but she really doesn't have any other characters that are associated with her.
Yeah, it's all
nothing
PI
like
work.
Yeah.
nothing like a big villain.
She
Like,
in Alias, that whole series culminated with Purple Man,
Yeah.
and then Pulse. Not much happened in that, and then she was in the Avengers as a supporting character for years. But she really doesn't have any other characters associated with her.
So it could be
So
anyone.
it could really, it's just up to them, whoever they pick. So
Venom Gal.
could be anyone, man.
Oh, but
yeah, it could be.
They should
Could
put
be
her up
anyone.
against Thanos. Bring it.
Oh,
She can
God.
do it.
She dies.
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
You bring up a good point. Not exactly that, but do you think any of the Netflix character shows will show up in Infinity War or anything?
No.
no,
I don't think they
I
will.
don't think so.
I would love if they did.
I feel like they're in their own thing. Like the Netflix series is going to be
Contracts
with
and
their own
writers.
Netflix series.
Well, they're
Completely
they
different.
are. But
it's in their contracts that if Marvel Studios wants them in a movie, they have to appear in one.
Oh,
It's
okay.
in all their contracts.
Yeah.
All right.
But the thing is, Marvel TV and Marvel movies are actually separate studios.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Marvel TV is still under the Marvel Entertainment umbrella, whereas Marvel Studios is under the Disney
If the
umbrella.
Marvel movies want you have to be in it, is
Yeah.
there?
It's in their
That's
contracts.
fine.
I think they could have, Civil War will be great, but I think that would have been their opportunity if they were going to do something. Not necessarily Jessica Jones, but I think they could have put Daredevil in Civil War if they
Yeah.
wanted to. Luke Cage even would fit as well, I think.
Spider-Man
I
movies.
wouldn't be surprised if they do show up in Infinity War, though. Infinity War, they said they're going to have 40 characters in it.
They said that it's the Russo brothers doing the Infinity War movies, and they did Winter Soldier and Civil War, and they said Civil War is a stepping stone for them with the amount of people. They said it's a third
Yeah.
of the amount of people that'll be in it, and that's 10 to 12 people, in that movie. So there's gonna be a lot.
Because Infinity War is the culmination of everything they've done so far.
Right. Plus, you won't have all the characters that are heroes, so with the villains and everything. So you're in the 35 to 40 range,
Yeah.
roughly. Which, I don't know how they're going to do that. It would be so... some of the characters probably only appear in, fight scenes.
Yeah.
So,
That's what I imagine.
But I heard they handle it well in Civil War with all those characters, so, I guess they're the right people for the job.
I mean, from what I've heard is that the Russo brothers are incredibly like big comic book fans. Like from interviews of what they know,
They are huge fans.
Know everything and anything about these characters. So I feel 100% a-okay with the Russo brothers taking over anything as of right now. I feel like they are gonna be really, really good for Infinity War.
Yeah.
And from what I've heard about how Civil War has been doing, it's been nothing but praises across the board. So
Yeah, I heard that in Civil War they like balance all the characters like
yeah.
just right.
Yeah, which is incredibly important. So I feel like that's
Everyone has their
I
moment to
hope it goes
shine.
long.
I think it
yeah.
will
They,
be.
like each character does their own really cool thing
Yeah.
to showcase them and makes it like.
Vision, of course, his cool stuff is his vest.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, his sweater.
mm-hmm.
Dude, I
His
love that
bad
so
outfit.
much.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I feel like the Netflix series is going to be
147
very
minutes.
self-containing, and it's just going to be mostly Netflix characters with Netflix characters. I don't really see them bridging too much out there because these are very mature shows. It'd be weird for them to be like just show up into the PG-13 movies, and then all of a sudden it's like, and then a lot of the kids would be like, "Who's that?" And then you know,
Right.
because then kids are going to ask because they're really dark characters, so it's like
Right.
I mean,
they're more darker and mature.
I think they could work fine with a crossover, though. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
sure plenty of kids know who Daredevil is at this point.
Well, yeah.
Even before the Netflix show came out.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
Like-
like still.
And then even then, not everyone has to know who they are to be in the movie. I'm sure there's plenty of people who don't know who Black Panther is and are still going to love him
Yeah.
in Civil War.
True.
Like, that's how
I
they
think
get
they're
to
gonna-
learn to know him.
I
is
think
if
they're
they
gonna
put him in there.
introduce Black Panther. Like, I think they're gonna straight go through all his origin in Civil War, though.
Yeah, because
Because I think what the rumors are is that his father is like representing Wakanda in the UN, and he dies in that explosion in the trailer, and that's when he becomes Black Panther because his father was Black Panther, and so he takes over it then. But yeah, some people were like, "Oh, is Kingpin gonna show up in the solo Spider-Man movie because he is also a Spider-Man
He
villain?"
was originally a Spider-Man villain.
Yeah, original Spider-Man. I'm like, no, that's not gonna
They
happen.
won't.
They're not gonna do
That'd
that.
be cool, but I
Who-
don't think so.
is the villain in the comic Homecoming?
It's I don't know. I know there is a comic for
Isn't
Homecoming.
Vulture
It's like
in it though?
it's like a not a really well-known Spider-Man story.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not even sure. It's like just like a one-off sort of
It's not and
forgettable one.
they
It just
had-
took the name. I
They
don't
had
think
the
they're
whole
taking
thing with
more
Michael
time from it.
Keaton possibly being a villain in Spider-Man: Homecoming, and it seems less and less
It
because
got
there's.
de-
I
No, it
think
got debunked.
Yeah, yeah.
Did he get debunked?
Yeah, because he said no.
Yeah.
Like he outright came out and said no. I'm not interested in doing any villain. He destroyed all rumors for it. So Michael Keaton is not going to be involved in.
In my opinion, he would have been really good. I think.
I thought it would have been hilarious if he played Vulture just for the sake of he was Birdman. He played in the movie Birdman, which was a comic book movie like commentary, and it was like real, and that would have been funny. It's like, haha, another bird.
You didn't even have to
because
be.
he would
Yeah.
just be.
It would be
aviary-
funny as Vulture, but you didn't even have to. I think he's a
Yeah.
great
I
actor.
don't know.
Yeah,
I know.
he would have
I
been
know.
really good
But
at
I mean,
that.
everyone was making jokes saying like because he was Batman and then he went to Birdman and then he'd be Vulture. Like, think about that, how funny that would be. That would be hilarious.
That would be.
So, with the Homecoming like comic,
Uh-huh.
that's just the story after Battleworld, after Secret Wars,
Okay.
where literally he came back to Earth after going to Battleworld. So it was like it's and it was the introduction of like the black suit and stuff. So
Okay.
it wasn't really like a story so much as the title of a single issue.
Yeah, and then I think they're using Homecoming in the way of he's
coming
in
back
the
to Marvel.
He's coming back to the hands of Marvel
All right.
and not.
And it was
Well, it's-
also the name of a story arc in the Mary Jane comic book. So
I mean, it's a half and half though, because I know Sony and Marvel Studios are splitting it.
yeah,
Right,
they're
they're
splitting
splitting it.
the stuff.
They're
on it.
both working on. They're working together to make the new Spider-Man movie.
Right.
Alright.
Which I think is pretty good. I mean, because Sony had really good ideas with Amazing Spider-Man. I thought there were good moments and equally bad, so that was like, who knows.
Mm.
But I feel like if they incorporate the good stuff that Sony had in those movies, and then they incorporate the good stuff that Marvel Studios can put into it, I feel like it's going to be an Amazing Spider-Man movie. Like, you could kill me, lynch me later.
Yeah, I think so too. Especially like with the TV spots where he's like fighting Winter Soldier, and he's like, "You got metal arm? So cool, man!"
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Like
is-
that's something Spider-Man would say.
yeah, I liked.
And I wouldn't
all
mind
the
if
things
he
that
has
happened.
another line that gets scientific after. He's like, "Yo, what kind of alloy is that, man?" And like,
Apparently, he's phenomenally perfect to
Yeah.
like Spider-Man.
That's what I heard, is that he's like really good. And from what I've seen, like the TV spots is really cool. And I really liked that one scene with Winter Soldier, where they sort of nailed the, like, he's like a little kid, but he's like the strongest person
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Like, so when Winter Soldier punches him, he's like barely like Spider-Man's barely trying, like just catches it, and then Winter Soldier's like, wait, what? Like, what just happened? And he's just like, Spider-Man doesn't care. He's like, oh, that's so cool looking. Like, I thought that was super cool how they nailed like his strength, but also like his personality and like
Good.
the one shot.
Good,
Yeah.
'cause
Which I thought was super
'cause
cool.
I love Spider-Man.
Yeah,
What-
he's
what-
so cool.
Real
Spider-Man's
quick-
such a great superhero.
Yeah.
what do you guys think about Tony Stark being in Spider-Man: Homecoming?
I think it's cool.
I think it's okay. Yeah. If he
And-
doesn't he, I could be wrong, but doesn't he usually like help him
Yeah.
become Spider-Man?
Like, it makes sense because in the context of like the movies, he's supposed to be like his mentor.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
know, he's
That's, yeah.
like bringing him into the whole superhero world and everything. So I think that makes perfect sense.
Mhm.
I hope
You
it's
know,
just
And
like
that's
a,
why I'll probably be on his
Yeah.
side. Right.
So like it all makes sense to me.
I just want him to be like a small role.
In
I
the
don't-
I mean,
Spider-Man
he
movie?
won't. It's the Spider-Man movie. Iron Man's not gonna be. It's not gonna be Spider-Man and Iron Man.
That's what I don't
Like,
want it
it's-
to be a team up.
It's gonna be a Spider-Man movie, but Iron Man's gonna be in it.
I don't even want to see like the Iron Man suit in the movie.
I see
I want to
AJ.
just see Stark, and that's it.
AJ's rocking his Spider-Man sweater. So,
But that's Spider-Man.
loving that Spider-Man, man.
All right, so I think that wraps up the Netflix shows. But since
Wow, we talked about that for like an hour.
we've been talking about Marvel, who's watched Agents of Shield?
I do.
I do.
Ali watches everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I've
Even
only seen the
Supergirl.
first like 5 episodes and got bored.
Hmm.
And then they had the whole time with Winter Soldier, and I didn't feel like catching up, so I watched those episodes, and I still didn't like them. Is the Inhuman stuff good in
I
the
really
later
like it.
seasons?
Yeah, I like
Yeah, I really like it.
Because there's the whole thing now where the Inhumans movie is not being made. It's pulled off
No,
the list
It's
now.
being made. It's just
Well,
doesn't have a
It's
date.
delayed.
Yeah.
It's
Yes
coming
and
up-
no. It's pulled out of Phase 3. We don't know if it's going to be in Phase 4 or
Well,
if they're just going to scrap it.
It's been delayed. Like, they took it off the list, but Kevin Feige already said like it's happening.
Yeah.
Like, he said it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of when, not if.
Honestly, I'm okay with it
Yeah.
that they pulled it because I feel like they already have a lot coming out that it's like it's okay that they pull back on
Yeah.
Inhumans.
It's like just they're just pretty much just pushing it back into Phase 4.
There's this whole theory about Phase 4 and Inhumans and stuff, and it actually stems from Marvel. Like, this hasn't happened yet, but there's a theory for Phase 4 that Marvel's trying to get Fantastic Four back from Fox, and that they would
Cool.
start Phase 4 with a Fantastic Four movie, which would be the Fantastic Family discovering the Inhumans.
Dude,
And it would spin out to Fantastic Four and Inhuman, and then like some of the heroes from Phase 3 that had their solo movies like that are newer, so like Black Panther, Doctor Strange, so they'd be like the new like Avengers, and then you had the whole Fantastic Four and Inhumans side of the universe too.
Yeah, if they get the
It'd be very different than what they've done so far.
if they get that back, I literally will die in my pool of my own vomit from happiness.
Yeah.
Why are you vomiting?
Yeah, why
From
do-
happiness.
from
Because
Don't
I'm
you understand?
vomiting of
Can
happiness.
you vomit rainbows?
Yes.
I don't usually think of vomiting when I think of being happy.
I'm so happy that
Just
I'm
so
vomit.
happy.
I vomit and then I died in the pool of it. I drowned in my own vomit.
But there's also the thing where some people are like, okay, yeah, they say Inhumans delayed, but they're like, they're in the TV shows. Are they really going to bridge that gap somehow? Or they?
They're not. The Inhumans in the TV shows are going to be separate from the ones in the movies. The TV show Inhumans are just like one-off, like small characters. For an Inhuman movie, it's going to be the Inhuman royal family. So like Black Bolt and Medusa and Gorgon, like Karnak, all those the big guys. That's why none of them have been in the TV show. Like none of the actual big name Inhumans have shown up in the TV show at all.
Okay. And then another thing with like Inhumans, because some people are like, oh, this is Marvel's answer to like X-Men, because they don't have the rights to that. But one interesting thing that was talked about is the people from Fox, like directors and people, like they want to like do a like crossover with Marvel Studios, and Marvel Studios I think will be down for like not like the studio itself, but some of their direction and stuff like want to do it too. It's the studios that don't want to do it, but the people making the films, they like want to do a crossover. And like the guy, who was the guy who did Deadpool, the director?
Tim Miller.
Yeah, Tim Miller. He straight out said that he's like, yo, I want to do the MCU Spider-Man and Deadpool in a movie.
Which is never gonna happen.
I wish.
And
That would be awesome.
so, like, they
But
want to
that's
do it, but the
never gonna
freaking
happen.
studios don't want to do any
Well,
of this
because
stuff.
obviously they have their own.
I know, but, like, you know how much money they would make if they did, like, an Avengers X-Men? Like, there was that whole storyline, Avengers versus X-Men. Imagine if they made that into a movie.
The problem is that
You know how much money they would make?
But the problem is that they'd have to split the money, and that would technically make them lose money
True.
Yeah,
because
both
they wouldn't
parties.
make enough money on their own separate terms, and that's the problem because if one studio makes like $1 million on a movie, that's good for them. But if they were to split it, it'd be $500,000 for each, and that is not good for them because then they technically lost money, even though they worked together, even though they made a movie together, and yes, it made money. All in all, when they have to split that whole thing
Isn't that
all
what
together,
Sony and Marvel
not
are
gonna
doing
be
though
worth it.
with Spider-Man?
Yeah.
I don't know how that works or how
Like
they are making it work.
A number of the current Marvel properties are tied up with other studios. Like Hulk is Universal is tied up with that too,
Yeah,
and Spider-Man is with Sony. So it's like they're already doing that.
yeah, but
So I don't
mean,
really see it being
It's
a
a
problem.
little different with
Fox.
Hulk, though,
I mean,
because it's, yes, Universal, but Universal I don't think makes any money with the Avengers. It's only if they just basically, if they did a solo Hulk movie, then they would have to pay Universal.
Mm.
That's why we don't have another solo
Yeah.
Hulk movie. I think team-up
I think they
movies...
gave them the rights to use the character in the Avengers, but only for the Avengers. They
Mm.
said that they cannot. That Universal said that they cannot use it as their own, like solo
So-
property. Like
and that's why he will be in
That's-
Ragnarok and
yeah, he can be paired up with somebody else as long as it's not his own movie.
right.
Like he can be a supporting character.
So that's the thing though, is it's like they're already doing it though, like with Spider-Man.
But not at
So
that
I
level
don't-
because what they would have to do if both studios are going to make a lot of money, they have to make like almost as much money as like The Force Awakens, basically.
Yeah, they'd have to make.
They
a
have to make
lot
like
of
$2
money.
billion so each company gets like $1 billion then.
Yeah, essentially, so that each can like make. its
Which
own
could be
profit.
possible if you do Avengers vs. X-Men.
It
You
could
could
be.
make a ton of money.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it would make a lot of money. It's just I don't know how the companies would feel about it. And studios are very finicky and stupid, and the movie industry is really dumb sometimes. Trust me. It's
And if you
stupid.
did like the, Miller talking about like a Spider-Man Deadpool crossover, that would make a boatload of money.
Oh
Mm.
my god, yeah. I would love to see Spider-Man.
That's
with Deadpool.
like actually something that will never happen though.
I could see that being more of a thing, but
All right, so you have
Avengers versus X-Men. I doubt.
Then,
I'm gonna see-
this is why that won't
Listen,
happen though,
listen.
because you have Disney, Fox, and Sony having to split it 3 ways then.
Yeah.
So you have Spider-Man, which is 15 years old, in his PG-13 movie, and then you have Deadpool, which is like pushing R.
It
Like
is R.
no, I mean like pushing the R rating.
Oh yeah.
Like he's
oh,
super
okay.
R.
Yeah. He's,
Those are two franchises that are
almost
never
NC-17.
going to cross over in a movie.
Oh yeah. I know.
Like that's something that will absolutely never happen.
Oh, I know. But I think it would be awesome.
It would
if
be
they could.
interesting to see though.
I think it would be great. Like, but it's completely unrealistic.
Oh, I know. But I don't know. I feel like as a single character versus like multiple characters, like that's how I'm looking at it. Is like the likeliness of seeing Spider-Man and Deadpool movie is probably higher than watching like all of Avengers and all of the X-Men together in one movie because
No, I would say that's actually a lot more likely than Deadpool Spider-Man. Just because of Marvel wouldn't want Spider-Man in a rated R movie, That's something that will never happen.
But I'm just saying.
and I don't think Deadpool would work as well in a PG-13 movie.
Well, yeah, I know.
Like the people who went to see Deadpool, they're expecting a rated R sequel.
yeah, I know.
If they bumped it down to PG-13, that movie would not make as much money.
Oh, I know. Well, I'm just.
So how is Deadpool gonna work with the X-Men now? Because
He's going to be an X-Force, which is going to be rated R.
okay, so is that gonna have the younger X-Men? cast?
X-Force is like a Black Ops
Yeah.
X-Men movie.
I think they're all going to be
They're
all
like a
new
more violent
characters.
version. Yeah, it would be.
So he's
different
not gonna join
characters.
either X-Men cast of
No,
older.
No.
he
Okay.
won't be joining like the main series.
Gotcha.
And I don't think those characters will cross over either.
Right.
Mm.
Right.
It's like they'll get Cable and stuff. Yeah. So that's. Is there anything else about Agents of Shield?
I'm not caught up on it, so I don't know. like a couple episodes behind.
It's really good. Well, I like it.
Yeah, I really like it. It just keeps getting better and better. And now that there's like, season 3 is like all about superheroes, like powered people.
I don't even know.
And they're bringing in
That was on the
the
first
Kree,
season.
so
So there's like a
Right.
lot
Yeah.
going on. I think it's really good.
Is there going to be a 4th season? Did it
Yeah.
get renewed?
It's
Okay.
really cool, man.
I think that wraps up all the Marvel shows. Then. So
I mean, we could talk about Agent Carter.
that's true. We never talked about that.
I only watched season 1.
I haven't
I only
seen.
saw season
I haven't seen any of it. What did you
Wow.
guys think of season 1
It
then?
was really good.
I
really, really liked it.
love Peggy Carter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
love
thought it
her
was great.
as a character. I'm
Really,
glad
really
they
good
made
show.
her a movie.
I would
Us
highly
show.
recommend.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, we're all talking over each other.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So I guess check that out then.
Yeah.
So then the DC stuff. So let's start with Supergirl, I guess. We'll save this. We'll save the CW stuff for last.
I saw the first episode of Supergirl, and I wasn't impressed. So I haven't watched the rest of it.
I had no interest in it at the very beginning. Since the first promo trailer, I was like, nope, don't want to see this.
I saw the pilot. It was okay. I'm gonna at least watch the episode where it crosses over with Flash. I've seen a couple of clips from the episode on YouTube, but that's about it.
Yeah. The Flash crossover was interesting, and it just made me think if it was on CW, I'd definitely watch it.
If it was like part of that universe, I'd
Yeah.
have more of
Plus, it
an
hasn't been.
is the it is part of the Arrow Flash universe.
It's part of the multiverse.
It's part of the multiverse.
Well, okay.
We're not going to see any more crossovers, is what I mean.
Yeah.
I've
Other than that,
seen
I
all
haven't
of
seen
it.
it.
Mm.
So it's different from the CW shows, but like they have like good character relationships, so I like it because of that. The villains are not so impressive, at least for this season, but they have some good things going on for them.
I think one of the things I didn't like in the first episode was Jimmy Olsen is too jacked. Like in the comics, he's a scrawny little kid. In like the TV show, he's this like super attractive, like buff dude. And I'm just like, wait, what? Like, like hold on.
Damn, he looks like a model.
It was
Fuck.
weird.
He is like a model.
I mean, it doesn't matter that much. I just thought that was funny. Like that he was
I just
really different.
I just look at
in that
how
respect.
much like they're avoiding Superman.
I did not. I hated that.
No.
Did they
I think it's
mention
funny.
his name? Like
He was in it.
Superman,
yeah.
He jumped down.
Like,
He was in it.
They
Because in
never
the first
show
episode-
him, but he was flying.
Yeah.
When the aliens got his mind control or something. So yeah.
in like the first episode, they're like him, like that guy, like your cousin. And they're just like, I'm like, say it,
And
like
they had
say
his-
Superman.
They had his leg in it.
Well, he saves her.
And yeah,
Mm.
but another one they like because he was like passed out, so they had his leg in it.
I love that they're not showing Superman.
I think this is
Why can't they
hilarious.
get Henry Cavill to like just show up for
There's
like
no
all
way.
No. You don't even need Henry Cavill.
Just
Just
get
get the guy
someone.
from Smallville.
Yeah.
But, no, did you hear he's probably playing
Yes.
Crypto the
Yeah,
Superdog?
I did see that.
Wait.
I saw that he's gonna be playing Crypto.
Yeah.
Wait, what is
So
this?
good.
What is
There was an article saying that the guy that played as Clark Kent in Smallville was going to play as Crypto the Superdog in Supergirl, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I did see
And
that.
I
No,
was
man.
like, that's
I have to
just
see it.
hysterical.
Like he's voicing Crypto?
Yeah,
But I
he's
thought they
voicing
would
him.
bring out Comet. Oh, no, not Comet. Fuck. What's the name of the
Oh,
Comet's
the
the horse.
horse.
The horse.
Her horse, yeah, it's
Yeah.
Comet.
Oh, it is
Her
Comet.
horse
Okay.
slash boyfriend.
Yeah. That would have been... But still, it's like... Crypto the Superdog, played by the guy from Smallville that played Superman in that show. That's hilarious.
His leg and his
Like,
Only his. I bet you it was like a mannequin leg thing. Like I'm imagining like a dummy leg. This is like, oh yay!
I don't get why they avoid that so much. It's just
Maybe
so
because
So they don't want to clash with this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're already going to be doing that when they have Ezra Miller as Flash. Like,
I know.
Is the CW
weird.
owned by Warner Brothers?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, then it's not a licensing thing.
It's
At least I don't
definitely
think.
not.
I don't know why.
It's for whatever reason they don't want characters crossing with like the same character in their movies and their TV shows.
Yeah,
That's
that's
weird.
why they don't
Stupid.
show like.
They
Arrow
don't
Jordan.
want. Yeah, they don't want more than one version
Or
of the
Arrow.
character.
Because
That's
I
why
know
they
Arrow.
killed some,
Arrow has.
Yeah, they
been
killed
gold.
off Suicide Squad.
yeah.
And
They killed
Deadshot.
Deadshot.
Oh,
But then the
Deadshot
interesting,
and Amanda Waller. Like,
yeah, but the interesting,
What?
yeah.
Oh, you're not that far yet.
Are you?
What the? Oh my god, I'm actually a little salty now. Okay.
No.
Just
You
keep
don't.
going.
It's okay about Amanda Waller because Mark actually spoiled that for me too.
No, I didn't.
So what are they going to do
I
about the
did.
Flash show?
No one knows.
Well, see, that's the thing because we don't know if the Flash show is gonna get canceled or not. I'm hoping it doesn't.
Why
I
would Flash get
Pray
canceled?
Because the
it
movie.
doesn't.
Because there's a lot of
Oh.
precedent for it.
And plus, there's this whole rumor thing going on with the movie that they're trying to cast Reverse Flash,
Mm.
Captain Cold, Iris West,
Oh, my
and a
God.
couple other. Like, they're all existing characters that have been in numerous episodes of the Flash TV show.
That's a bad.
That's a rumor, though. So, like, it
That-
might not be true. But literally, if you're telling me you're casting Reverse Flash, Ugarthon, and Captain Cold, like, those are, like, huge villains in the Flash TV show.
And also, Legends
Hey,
of Tomorrow has
he's
Captain
dead, though.
Cold. Who's
Yeah,
a
if
Yeah.
They, if they
Reverse
bring-
Flash is
if they
dead.
bring them back, yeah.
What?
Reverse Flash is gone.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Flash.
not
For
completely
now.
gone.
The Time Remnant, man. The Time Remnant's still there.
Yeah, but they sent him back
I mean,
to the future.
Don't they have like
He
Earth
can
2?
come back.
Don't they have like Earth 2 Reverse Flash though?
He's not the Reverse Flash, though. He's just...
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
he-
Earth 2
he's-
whatever guy.
Yeah.
Zoom,
yeah,
he's a different
yeah.
Reverse
Oh yeah,
Flash.
Zoom. Sorry, it's Zoom.
And I wanted to say earlier, when we were talking about villains, I really liked the Flash season 1 villain.
Oh, yeah.
The actor too, I think was.
Oh,
great.
yeah. We'll get to
Everything
loved
that.
about
his-
the Flash was
his
amazing.
Harrison
We'll
It's
get
so
to
good.
that.
Yeah, sorry, we'll get to it. but
Okay.
Supergirl. It hasn't been renewed.
I don't care.
And I don't- do you care if it gets renewed?
I mean, it ended weird. So, from what
Is the
last
first
episode
season
I
already
saw.
over?
Yeah, it's over.
Oh,
okay.
really?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's over.
My God.
How does that? What happens?
It ends. From what I seen, it ends with another spaceship falling to the ground, and then
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Wait, Crypto's coming now? That's how Crypto
It's
comes?
Crypto.
possibly.
Oh my
gosh.
Crypto the super dog.
Wait, one thing I want to ask about Supergirl, because the only thing that made me remotely interested in the show is seeing all these teasers for, like, Martian Manhunter and, like,
Yeah.
White Martians.
He's in there.
Is that, like, cool? Is he cool?
The White Martian is only in there for like one episode, but
Alright, then I'll just watch that
Martian
one.
Manhunter is in there. Like, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
He's a character.
I like him.
reoccurring.
And you know what? He won't get canceled because...
He's not in
They're
the
not
movie.
using him in anything.
He's not in the movies.
So at least he can stick around.
Maybe. Never mind. He can't. Willem Dafoe can't be Martian Manhunter.
And I
Just
feel like
get
for
everybody-
Oh, well, that is the thing, because William Dafoe is
Yeah, he's
cast in
gonna be-
Justice League as a quote-unquote good guy.
He might just be a cop,
Yeah.
being a good guy.
I don't.
He works for J.K. Simmons, Commissioner Gordon. He gets him coffee and donuts in the morning.
I was trying to think
Green
of people
Goblin
he could
getting
be.
Joe Jameson
Yeah.
like fucking coffee.
Isn't that great?
Dude, I love how they're
That
in
would
this
be-
movie because
This is
the
so
first
literally-
Spider-Man movie was so lighthearted, and
Yeah.
they were both in sort of humorous roles. Like, I will
Kind
say
of.
Green Goblin was kind of humorous.
He was humorous. There was no
At
way I
some
could
points.
fucking take him seriously.
Yeah.
With that. I mean, I love the part where he goes up to Spider-Man, slaps him on the shoulder, and just goes like,
Oh, yeah.
You're like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I was like, oh
So
my
they were
God.
I
both
love
in
that
a
movie, though.
lighthearted
Who cares?
movie as humorous roles, and now they're doing this dark, gritty Justice League movie as angry fucking characters. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Go kill Spider-Man! I mean, what? What are you talking
Dude,
about?
I can't wait to see William Dafoe like be so serious in that movie. Everyone's like, "Yo, is that Green Goblin?"
No, but he's had serious roles. He's a.
No, he's a
actor.
phenomenal actor. He can pull it off, and
I hope they
J.K.
give him a
Simmons
big
will be
role.
great.
Slowly but surely, this could become a Spider-Man movie.
That's what I was just about to say. Is I'm hoping in Justice League they're like they cut away to Gotham like just at some point in the movie, and it's just like Commissioner Gordon like I want pictures of Batman. Like
Yo, Tobey Maguire should come into
Yeah,
this
he
show. They gotta get him into this.
He
wait,
needs to be
fu-
in more movies.
Fucking, just get the whole cast. Just fuck it. Just get the whole cast. Have Sam Raimi direct it. Out there you go. Justice League movies.
And
oh my
Topher
god,
Grace is better.
Topher Grace.
he returns as Venom.
Guys,
Changes
it's a
character.
twist. Topher Grace's dark side.
What? And then he peels back his face, and it's just actually Topher Grace.
Oh my god, I would die in the theater.
And all the minions are just photoshops of like Topher Grace's face on the like flying minions
Oh
for
my
Darkseid.
god, that would be incredible.
Wait.
It's Eric Foreman.
Tobey Maguire always cries as Spider-Man in those movies. Like, he's famous for crying in those movies. So can we do, like, the opening scene is Superman's grave, and it's just Tobey Maguire just crying on the grave.
No,
And the building starts to fall, and Batman saves them.
It's literally just like it cuts away to even the scene. It's like not even like him filmed into the movie. It's just the scene from Spider-Man 1 where he's crying over Uncle Ben's dead body.
No,
It's like
and they just splice that into like 10 scenes in the movie, so it just
they just Photoshop around
commercial
it.
breaks.
They just Photoshop around it and they just insert him in there where he's just like just crying over.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
What would you think if Tobey Maguire was actually cast as a role in the DC universe in the new one?
It depends what his role
I
is.
want to know what
Yeah.
the hell he'd be playing.
Yeah.
He was good in
He could be the new Jimmy Olsen if anything, because Jimmy Olsen
Because they killed him.
Dude,
got got his ass
I would
capped.
like that.
Yeah,
I
I could.
like
I mean,
that.
I could see.
He was
Tobey
good in
Maguire as-
The Great Gatsby. He
Or
was
at
good
least
in
Man
that.
of Steel
Yeah, he was
2
good.
then, if he's Jimmy Olsen.
I mean, honestly, I could see Tobey Maguire as Jimmy Olsen if anything,
Mm.
because he's like scrawny and both of them are kind of like almost the same character. It seems.
Wait. But Peter Parker also did photography, and so does Jimmy Olsen.
Oh, motherfucker. God,
Also-
dude, this is a Spider-Man
He'd
movie.
be joining the
Olsen,
cast
get
of
me pictures of
Willem
Spider-Man.
Dafoe and-
wait.
So it's taking
J.K.
selfies.
That would be interesting. Why is J.K. Simmons
Commissioner Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon? They should have just. I mean, they
Should've
just should have made him Perry White.
They should have just made him.
Get me
Perry
pictures of Superman.
White. And then Commissioner Gordon could be Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
That's what they should
Yeah,
do for Justice
that's-
League. They
yeah.
should just switch the actors.
And then everyone gets confused. God damn it.
I mean, I appreciate what J.K. Simmons is doing because he's like actually like researching Commissioner Gordon stuff, trying to figure out his take.
Mm.
So yeah. Anyone seen? Oh god.
No, go ahead. I was going to say
Lucifer?
something stupid.
Nope.
No.
I've not
seen it.
I saw.
The pilot was okay.
I read online that 1 million moms is protesting it.
I know. I've seen that everywhere
Just because they protest
because it's like
everything.
making the devil look like
Because they protest.
a sympathetic guy.
Yeah.
But it's Lucifer.
Too many people are attracted to him, and it's like...
And that too. Too many.
Yeah,
There's
it's
also a second petition from like another 1 million moms,
Mm.
probably
Yeah.
the same 1 million moms, and they're like, he's too attractive.
Yeah, they're like, the devil's too sexy.
I literally
Yeah.
want to vom.
Do it.
It's like
The pilot was okay. Like I thought it was decent. I've heard that it's like an okay show.
Mm.
But yeah, Lucifer. So now I think we're on to the CW stuff.
Finally.
So finally,
So
let's start with Arrow. What do people think of
Season
Arrow?
1.
Season 1 and 2 are really great.
Season 1 was my
Season
favorite.
2 was really good.
Mm.
Season 1 and 3 are just, they're fine.
Mm.
Like, I think Season 3 is awful. Season 3 of Arrow is absolute shit. Season 1 is just meh. And then Season 2 was really good.
Yeah.
So far.
The show peaked with 2 for me.
Mhm.
Season 4 has been just okay.
I hate Season 4.
Yeah, it's...
Like,
I know
I'm
a
not
lot
going
of-
to say
it's
it's
been
bad,
just
but
okay.
I don't
I know
like
a lot
it.
of people don't really care for Season 4, honestly, as well. Like, I'm hearing a lot of the same.
Mm.
It's like, I don't like it.
It's all over the place.
For me, I did like season 1 a lot.
I really like Season 1 and 2.
But season 2 was definitely the peak. Season 3 was not good, really. Like the first half was like the better half of the season. Like the second half with Ra's al Ghul was like.
If the first half is good, then God, I am in for a treat. Because I saw
The
this-
first half is not even
It's
as good
not-
as season 3, but it is better than the
first
second
half
half.
is still even like a fever dream. It's awful.
It's, dude,
It apparently
Really?
gets
What the hell
worse.
happened?
It
I
gets
think
worse.
It's so bad.
it's just like random
them-
villains of the week.
Yeah, it's just sort of like, it's what's it, the guy Brick, like they're fighting him. They're just sort of like... it's
Oh,
just
I
sort
actually
of
thought the
one-off
Brick
stories.
episodes were okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember
Those
that,
ones
'cause
were
those
okay.
in
There's-
the beginning, weren't they?
Which ones?
The ones with Brick. Have you gone to that? Like when Oliver's like
The
missing.
crime boss.
Crime Boss.
You might not have gone. Have you seen Oliver die?
No.
You should
Alright,
have
then you're not there
man.
yet.
You
That's
shouldn't
like
have said
halfway
that.
through the season.
Yeah,
That's
you're not-
the half. It's the exact.
It's like-
halfway
Yeah,
mark.
Right,
that
This
was
is
the
the
mid-season
mid-season
finale.
Mid-season finale is
I'm
one.
not at the mid-season finale.
After the
but-
mid-season finale, there's like 3 episodes that don't have like Oliver hardly in them at all,
Yeah.
and it's just the rest of the team fighting this mob
Yeah,
boss called
I'm on
Brick.
Well, he was in like the
Nine.
first half of the season, too.
Yeah, he was.
Brick?
Yeah, he was like the main
No, he
villain
wasn't.
for like the first half of the season.
That was the new Count Vertigo.
Yeah, they had Count Vertigo.
Oh
Was
my
it?
god,
Okay.
that's right.
I forgot
'Cause-
completely.
Yeah,
forgot
that
about
was
that guy.
not.
Yeah.
They should not have killed Sarah. That was so stupid.
Yeah,
And
didn't
it's
that
not like
happen
it
in the
even
very
matters.
first episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
I-
is back, but
That's what I don't like about Arrow is they just kill people left and right now. That's what I don't like.
that was the
about
thing
show at
about
this point.
season 1, season 2. People stayed dead, like his mom
Yeah.
and Tommy.
I
and
hated
stuff.
when his mom died, though.
They
No, I was okay
stayed.
with that. I
They
loved
stayed
it.
dead.
I
That
liked
surprised
my
me.
mom.
I didn't think it was
I'm
gonna
a horrible
happen.
piece of
His
shit,
mom.
but I did not care. I was actually kind of like, good. That's I actually cared.
Well,
and I didn't mind
it
it.
surprised me. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming either, but I was okay.
That's
with
why
it.
I liked it, because I didn't see it coming. Like, oh god, she just got speared.
I mean, I had a feeling she was gonna die at some point, but it felt kind of good. I was like, okay.
But I like the
Because I didn't know
connections in
what
the
they would have
episode.
done with her.
I like the connection
Yeah.
in the episode, like those episodes, because she like knew that he
Yeah.
was Green Arrow.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
yeah. I mean, I think if anything, season 2 did that really well. Which is like when was just like the flashbacks were the best part. Like those were the best flashbacks because they actually mattered
Yeah.
and that they felt
Shadow
necessary.
and Slade. And
Yeah.
The Slade backstory was really
Amazo.
good because they built that up for 2 seasons, which was
Thunder,
really good.
Ivy,
You know,
Professor Ivy.
Yeah.
yeah. There
It's-
was like a lot that went into season 2 that really felt
I
like
also have
it felt like there
a
was substance.
minor character that I really like in the season 2 flashbacks. I really like the Russian mob guy.
Mm.
Because
yeah.
I really like
When
the
he
scenes
comes
where he's
back
like,
later.
he is tied up and we are not. Like, I loved all those like little lines that he had. He was hilarious in all of those scenes. And they weren't even like funny lines. They were just like, some of them were kind of like logical, and I just thought he was awesome.
I thought my favorite thing about Arrow so far has been the island flashbacks. I love that storyline in season 1 and 2. I just
Yeah.
Season 1, season
I
2
really like those
flashbacks were
flashbacks.
good.
It went downhill with the flashbacks for me in season 3.
Yeah,
Because it's like, why is he in China now?
Yeah.
I don't
Like-
I hate them. I hate the flashbacks more than anything. I actually feel like if they stopped doing flashbacks in season 2, that would have been perfect. I would have loved that they stopped at season 2 with flashbacks, and they should just focus on the show. I hate how often they cut to the flashback over and over and
The
over again.
only
and
thing
I
with the
hate it.
flashbacks
it's so annoying.
It's like it's always 5 years ago, and each show is
Yeah.
like each season's like a year later. So the only reason why I'm like, okay, we still have the flashbacks. It's just I'm hoping that by the end of season 5, that season 5 will be the last season with flashbacks if it does get a season 6. And what I'm hoping with the flashbacks, because that'd be his last year like on the island or whatever. I'm hoping that like the final shot of the finale like matches up with when he's found, because I think that'd be so cool to
That'd be
do
pretty
that.
cool.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you can make season 5's flashbacks good
Mm.
and have it end well,
Good villain.
that would be cool.
Because
I feel bored.
Constantine was the only good
That was the
flashback
only
in
good
season
part.
4 because it explained like a lot about him.
Yeah. Season 3 is just boring. Like if
You're not
anything,
gonna like season 4.
if anything, so far season 3 is just like nothing's happening that's keeping my interest. That's my
The
biggest
only
problem too.
weird
And then
thing,
you have that stupid Felicity goth face.
We'll
that I
get
hate.
there,
And
we'll
I was
get
like,
Oh my god,
Haters
only
so
gets
that was
worse.
that was cringy.
it
as
doesn't
hell.
get any better.
Oh my
the
God,
thing
that
about the
was so bad.
flashbacks in season 3 in China, I dislike that season so much
Mm.
that I think the flashbacks were the highlight of that season.
God, that's
Oh,
really
God.
bad. Because even the flashbacks.
Because the
were-
flashbacks actually had plot going on.
Mm.
They straight out had like stuff happening.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
And
the
Maceo, I
flashbacks,
like Maceo. I'm not gonna lie.
They like introduce important plot elements, but that don't really come into play until the very end of the season. And I feel like it's a lot of wasted screen time for me. It's like, do we really need to see Oliver sitting in a house with
Dude, I like the kid. I like him
Katana and that other guy
Mm.
for like
Maceo.
7 episodes?
Yeah.
Dude, I like him playing with their kid playing those memory games though, man.
Yeah, but
I
like,
want
do
to
you
see
really
him
need to
play
see
memory
that?
games
Yeah,
with
I agree with Harry. We don't really need to see all this kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Like, I feel like a lot of the times it's just padding.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
absolutely.
really-
I mean, another
Season
way.
Season 4?
Padding.
Like, do you mind if I like spoil it a little bit?
Go the fuck ahead.
It's literally just them friggin' being slaves. like
Yeah.
Being
it's
slaves
just so boring.
to a guy who wants to
They
learn
go back to the
magic.
island. They go back to the island
That sounds
for the
fucking-
flashbacks.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh,
Literally,
God.
I was excited for the flashbacks because I'm like, dude, at the end of season 3's flashbacks, another spoiler, they're like all going their separate ways. Like
Yeah.
Maceo goes to the League of Assassins, which you know because he's
Yeah.
a part of that.
Yeah.
Katana goes her way, and she's like, "Where are you going, Oliver?" And they show like a boat that says Coast City on it. So I'm like, sweet. I'm hoping that these flashbacks are gonna be all in Coast City. maybe Hal Jordan will show up in a lot of them. Like, this could be awesome for the flashbacks. The pilot, or not the pilot, the first episode of season 4
Yeah. Oh.
shows him in Coast City.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool.
Shows
But then
Hal
it shows like Hal Jordan's like jacket and like a bar and everything. I'm like, all right, this is good. This is good. And he's like trying to be a vigilante, like his first attempt. I'm like, this is good. I like this. Amanda Waller shows up, kidnaps him, and throws him back on the island to do some sort of mission.
I'm gonna break my own neck right now. All right,
It's
I'll
so-
see you guys later.
It's not a good time.
So the first episode, like the flashback started out really well, and then when they throw him back in the island, I'm like, are you fucking shitting me?
That's
Yeah.
bullshit. That's
I was so
such
excited for her to have a
bullshit.
Coast City adventure in the flashbacks.
That sounds absolutely disappointing.
And
Self-
now it's tied
yeah.
into all of Damien Dark stuff, where it's another guy who's trying to be a magic voodoo guy.
Oh
And,
my God, Ryder! I hate it. I can't even watch it. Like it's like boring.
And they're
to me.
army guys, and they're like also having slaves harvest like cocaine. And
You know, is it too late for me to say that I might actually just drop Arrow all in all and just watch Flash at this point? Because that's the only reason why I'm not watching Flash season 2 is because I wanted to get through.
I
Arrow
can give you a
season
list
3
of
and 4.
episodes worth watching if you want.
Maybe just not
Like,
even.
If you
like-
don't like Arrow,
maybe just
watch
not
Flash.
even bother.
Yeah, at
like,
this point,
the only
I might as well
thing-
because I'm not
If
enjoying.
you're
Arrow
not gonna
anymore.
watch Arrow, the only thing you should probably do is like watch the crossover episodes with
Yeah.
Flash.
Yeah.
That's like all you should watch.
Okay.
Because those are still.
Because those are
decent.
really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I like that.
Did you
I
see
will
the
admit-
crossover for season 3?
No, not
That
yet.
happens
Yeah, so
later in
you-
the season.
You'll have to watch that. That's like I think the episode
What happens in
before
that
the
crossover?
Because
mid-season.
I like the
finale.
I like the crossover in
It's
Flash
the one where
season
they, like,
1.
fight.
Oh yeah.
I love the Flash and Arrow crossover in season 1.
Did you see the Arrow episode of season 3 that goes with that episode though?
No, I didn't.
So that's like I think episode 8 of Arrow season 3. So you want to watch that,
Yeah, because that's the episode. I
and then
need to see
you
next.
and so that's
Oh,
like
so I haven't even. That literally the next episode I have to see is the Arrow Flash crossover.
so just
Yeah,
watch
just
that.
watch that.
Okay.
And then don't watch that. And then when you get to the
I feel like-
crossover with Flash in season 2, then watch that episode of
Although-
Arrow.
although-
Well,
I
I
feel
feel
like-
like he should watch the mid-season finale too.
I feel
of
like
Arrow.
I've gone so
That might be
far
worth
Because I actually
watching.
like
already
that.
That
it's
was a
like,
good
why
episode.
quit now. I feel like I'm already like in it deep enough where I'm like 3 seasons in. I might as well finish at least season 3. I might not like season 3, but hey, who knows?
Just power through it.
Yeah.
Power through it. I
Yeah.
feel like I can finish it. It's just I am just being really really stubborn about it. Where I'm like I'll finish it, but I'm not rushing to finish it.
And you gotta watch like the Constantine episode. Like that was a good episode.
I thought that was a good episode.
Like
I did like
I'll
that.
get through Arrow when I feel like
Why
it.
not
But I have-
watch
I-
mid-season
I'll probably
finale?
watch it over
That was a
the
good
But
summer.
one.
alright, so I have high hopes for season 5 though.
Really?
I
Because
don't.
dude, it might
If I
make
knew
a
who the
comeback.
villain was, I'd
I feel like they
have a
need to
better-
write
Well,
Yeah.
The thing with it is that they have some new writers for season 4, and they're like not that much better.
They need better writers, though. Like,
Um,
better and newer writers.
I
for
think
season
they should just let
5.
John Barrowman or whatever, the guy who plays Malcolm Merlin. I think he should just write
Yeah,
Arrow
he's
because
amazing.
Yeah.
he wrote some of the Malcolm Merlin stuff.
Yeah.
He's the one. Well, not actually him. His husband is the one who like suggested that
Scott.
Thea be Malcolm's daughter,
Yeah.
and he like and then the actor is like, "Yo, that's so awesome. We should do that."
Yeah.
He helped flesh out a lot of Malcolm's backstory. There's even like online digital comics that the actor wrote about Malcolm's adventures.
He also
That's
did a
cool.
show called Torchwood. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah,
He's,
of it.
like,
he did
he should
Torchwood,
just
which
freaking
was a
write the
spin-off of
show.
Doctor Who, because
Yeah.
he was in Doctor Who as that character.
Yeah, I
and
think he's great too.
he's fantastic.
He like
in
gets
Doctor Who.
Arrow
characters.
especially.
He should just write the show.
Yeah.
And I think he is one of the best parts of Arrow.
Yeah.
actually.
Easily.
Malcolm
Yeah,
Merlin is
honestly.
that's one of
He
the
still
highlights
is.
of
He's like my
season
favorite
4.
character.
Okay,
He's
that's good.
amazing in season 4.
Yeah. All right, that's
Yeah.
at least that's good because I mean, if I liked anything in season 3 so
Oh.
far, I still like Malcolm Merlin.
The end of season 3 with Malcolm. Remember?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
He's consistently good.
He's consistently good
Yes.
okay,
throughout
that's
the
good.
series.
At least he's
Yeah.
a really good character.
He's because he's such a great actor that plays him.
Mhm.
yeah, he's a fantastic.
So I think he's still one of the best parts in season 4. There's like they introduced a new character that I really like, Curtis, and he's been bumped up to
Oh,
series
yeah, you know,
regular.
That's
he's
what I was
good.
gonna get at.
He
This
is
is
good.
the high hopes because it could be wishful thinking, but Curtis is a character in season 4 that they've bumped up to season regular for season 5, and in one episode recently he basically did Felicity's job. because
But he was actually likable.
Yeah.
Felicity sort of, she's like
Yeah.
on and off the team sort of right now, and like in one episode where she was like completely gone. I don't know because
What?
she might be coming back to the team. I don't know because promos look like she's coming back. It's weird.
Felicity
But
was
in one episode, she's completely off the team, and Curtis does her role as like the IT guy, and he was amazing.
I don't know what
At
they-
this point, I would be fine with Curtis just taking.
I just
over.
want him
And
taking
he's
over.
season regular, so I'm like,
It's
just
like
make
he was
Curtis
just
be
great.
Felicity's role
Yeah.
and get rid of Felicity.
What happened to Felicity's character? She was really interesting.
Yeah,
I
she
liked her in the
was.
first like.
She
2
went
seasons.
straight in the toilet.
And then
Yeah.
season 3, they just shit the bed with her character.
You want to know?
Dude,
why?
okay,
Yeah.
let me say
Fucking
something about Felicity.
Ugh.
You right now, you don't like her, and you're like the first half of season 3. Second half of season 3 with Felicity's worse. Season 4 is god awful where I'm cringing every scene she's
Yeah.
in.
She only gets.
I
worse.
don't even.
I
watch,
want to
I don't
literally
even watch
just
the
pause it
season.
and skip
She
over
just
her
gets
The last
scenes.
Arrow episode.
There are
I
scenes
forget
where
what
I'm
it
like,
was.
you're
Wait,
such
what
a
was it?
bitch.
Hold on,
Leave
hold
the
on.
show.
Is Felicity
No, I
as
know that.
bad as
Okay.
Laurel?
Okay,
Laurel,
but
Laurel actually gets better.
Is the worst character in my opinion.
She actually-
so far,
really?
Laurel
She
was
actually
my
gets
least
better.
favorite character.
season
I
4,
thought she was a fucking moron.
I
for,
like
like,
She was my
Laurel.
least
season 1
favorite,
and
and then
3.
she got better.
I like
and then
Laurel.
last
Laurel's an
episode-
idiot. She just.
I'm afraid of what they're gonna do with her character because I just don't know what to do.
Did
I
you see
don't-
the
I-
episode tonight?
Not tonight. I
Okay.
Did
I
it
don't-
air
I don't know.
tonight?
I don't want.
It aired tonight.
Oh,
But
for
you saw
Arrow?
the last
Yeah, there's
I
episode
an
saw the
episode
last
tonight.
with the
episode.
big thing, right?
Yeah,
With the big thing.
You know the
Yeah,
film?
I know what
All right.
happened.
I don't know what they're gonna do.
I think it's done.
I feel like
I
they
think it's over.
repeat things too much.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little cyclical.
Yeah.
The thing, though, is, without saying too much, I think what happened is going to stick.
Yeah,
Mm.
I hope it does.
I'm just-
But the
I'm
thing
just
with
like,
Laurel
oh,
is,
shit,
I like Laurel. I didn't have a problem with her in season 1.
Mhm.
Season
Oh,
2,
you know what I wanted to say was-
she had some issues being an addict.
So stupid.
But
So,
I
every
didn't like, I
Felicity
didn't
scene
dislike her
I
as much
watched
as
on
other
TV.
people.
I-
Season
just-
3,
I
I felt
actually
was
just muted it
forced
and
with
got
her becoming Black
so
Canary.
I thought that was
scenes
I don't
with
know.
her.
Like, I think
Season-
honestly, I feel like season 3 with her becoming Black Canary was kind of her step up a little bit, where it was like, okay,
was too
I'm
fast,
starting
though.
to I'm
That's-
starting to kind of not hate her as much.
I feel the same way with Laurel and Thea. Both get so much better as characters once they stop being the sister and like the love interest and become superheroes.
Yes, thank you. I
Like
agree.
season 4, Thea's actually one of my favorite characters.
And
In
Laurel's
season
also
1,
up there.
seasons like 1, 2, and like parts of 3, she was easily my least favorite.
Yeah, I
Thea?
hated her
wanted to
Yeah.
in the
drop
early
then,
seasons.
but
Yeah.
Thea
she's
was
better.
not.
Now she's
particularly
actually like a
interesting
decent character.
Oh, okay, so by season 4, she's actually.
Season
Season
4, she's
four-
actually
Here,
good.
Because I
let
know
me-
she's actually getting trained. As of right now, all I know is that she's being trained by Malcolm Merlin,
Mhm.
and I love that stuff. Like, I
Yeah.
really like her training.
That kind of
scenes. Those
stuff
are
like
really
keeps
interesting.
going.
So-
Like, she
Yeah,
just gets better.
kinda.
Let me go through the female like cast members of Arrow season 4. So you got Thea. Thea's good in season 4.
Okay.
Laurel, also good in season 4. Felicity, worst character of the show, needs to die before I kill myself.
Goodness.
Literally, I hate all her scenes
the
so
thing,
much.
I think-
It is not even
Can't
just
stand them.
I can't stand them. I cringe at all the things she says. And it's not even just her dialogue. It's like what her character believes in. I'm like, you are a idiot. You are straight out an idiot.
Yeah.
She like argues with Oliver and stuff about certain things. I side with Oliver every time because I'm like, Oliver actually makes sense. I understand where he's coming from. You are saying things that no one would ever really believe in realistically. You are a total
she's a
bitch.
hypocrite, too.
You whine all the time. She whines, and it's so annoying.
It's so disappointing because I did like Felicity
What
for
I-
the first 2 seasons. She was
I think
interesting and
you-
funny and
you-
smart.
You should
Damn it.
continue watching through season 4 because they're like maneuvering her, like moving her out of the show.
They're trying.
And it looks like they're going to be replacing her with the character Curtis, who is literally season 1 and 2 Felicity.
Oh, good.
Like he's everything that was good about her, but like better.
Yeah.
Like I think he's a lot better, and
Okay.
there's no chance of the relationship drama bullshit
Thank
because
God.
He's already got a
gay
husband.
and he's
gay
married.
He's gay
Like,
and married.
Thank
So
God.
that's not happening.
Oh, thank God. I am so sick of all this stupid, like, Felicity wanting to fuck Oliver shit. And it's like, stop. No, stop.
No,
Dude,
It
Stop.
changes.
Okay,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Let me
so
tell
that's
you
why
something.
Gar
So
was
much.
gay, and then he goes out for him.
Shit, dude.
let me say something, and you're dealing with all the Felicity shipping stuff in season
Oh,
3.
yeah. I
Yeah,
hear
that's
about it.
entirely what season
End
3
of
is.
season 3. they do get together.
That's so
Season 4, their relationship,
What?
but it's a
Why are you
shitty
telling them all
relationship.
this?
Because it's not, it's Felicity, we don't care.
Did it get? Don't they break up?
Yeah.
They do break up,
Yeah.
and
Okay,
that's
good.
actually, like, it's good that they broke up, but then it causes more drama.
Dude, she
That's,
gets
like,
worse, though.
even
Yeah,
worse
she
than being
actually, she
together.
actually,
Are you
she
kidding me?
actually gets worse post the relationship.
Oh fuck, dude.
That's- I really love this the Flash and Arrow. My least favorite part of those shows is the relationship drama.
Yeah.
Like they could cut all of that and I would be perfectly
You know what
happy.
I'm
well,
so
actually,
salty about-
I liked Barry and Patty.
I
No,
did,
because
like,
that wasn't drama though.
Okay.
That was a
I
relationship.
loved Barry and Patty.
Yeah.
I was so upset when she left.
I
It's
didn't
with,
like her leaving
especially
either.
with like Arrow. It's like the characters are like they get together and then they complain about it and then they break up and get together with someone else and it's just drama all over the place. I just can't stand it. It's one of my least favorite parts of that
Well,
show.
the
those shows.
CW has the
Wait.
teeny bopper.
I know
like,
that's because it's on the CW. That's why there's so much of it.
Yeah, because they have like the stupid Vampire Diary shit and the originals and all that stuff, and that's all just teeny bopper romance bullshit. And they insert that into the superhero shows, and it's
Yeah.
like that doesn't need to be in the superhero shows because I know they're trying to appeal to the audience that usually watches the CW shows, but a lot of the like most of the people that watch the Flash and Arrow are also mostly comic book fans too, and it sucks that they're also trying to appeal to this really to this fan base that they shouldn't be appealing to.
Yeah.
Personally, in my opinion, I feel like all this bullshit drama, romance stuff, I hate it when they constantly do that in these shows because they're unnecessary and it just stops the show. It halts it.
It really does.
I don't
Grinding
think it's
stop.
bad in the Flash.
It was in season 1. They haven't done it at all in like
Who?
season 2 with Iris and
Yeah,
Barry.
Iris and
Iris
And what's it? The
Barry.
one girl from the
Oh, Linda Park.
yeah, like it was all that kind of
But
stuff.
I thought
that
you were
was
talking
fine.
about like Iris.
But
and
I mean,
Patty.
I feel
I
like
thought
That they were fine. It was Iris and Barry.
I feel like that
Really?
one was
Yeah, I didn't
Like
like
what?
that.
I didn't
Just
either,
him
but-
being all sad all the
Yeah.
time about it.
No.
Yeah,
Well, I think
agree.
they're supposed to get together. by the end
Yeah,
of
but,
this
they're
like,
trying to bring
the
back
way that they're
Iris
doing
and
it, it looks
Are
like it's
they?
not going to
Are they still
be.
trying to do that?
Yeah, no.
drama.
For the synopsis of 21 or 22, it says she
Yeah.
tells Barry that she loves him or whatever.
Oh God, that's another thing I wish that they kind of left out of Flash because Flash is such a fantastic.
The thing is with
series.
Flash, for the most part, though, is that they don't do it too much.
Yeah, it's
Well, that's
really
not-
It's
not.
they have
I'm
like
not- I
character
also am not gonna
relationships
mind it
in
if
that
it
show,
happens.
Yeah.
but they don't do it like they do in Arrow, where it's everyone's always upset and complaining about stuff all the time, and
Yeah.
that's the basis of the
It
relationships.
just feels different in Flash.
The only thing
Yeah.
with Flash is they just have Caitlin, like, shit in the bed all the time.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
the time.
that's another one of
Poor
them.
Caitlin.
Is her being really sad
Oh, you
and
know what?
everyone
That's
dying.
the worst one for me. Is
Ronnie and
yeah,
stuff.
and Jay. Oh,
So
God.
that stuff that's annoying.
I
Otherwise, Flash I think is fantastic.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
also personally like her as Killer Frost.
Yeah,
I think I saw the first.
She's
3
playing
or
those
2
two
episodes
parts
of
really
season
well.
2 of
yeah, I think
Flash.
she's really great.
I
Yeah,
think
you'll
from-
like the next episode.
I gotta
Yeah.
watch it.
I think I saw
Well,
like the first 3 episodes of Flash.
you'll
She's-
like
Well,
it.
you
I
like
love
certain
it.
parts of
Yeah,
it.
so
you,
they
you
interact.
One
gotta
part
finish
you won't
it.
like.
It's been
Yeah.
really great
'Cause,
so far.
yeah.
Yeah, when they
Yeah.
brought into the multi-universe,
But when
and they brought
Zoom
the Flash from other
saves her,
from the other
that was a
world, I
great
got so
scene.
pumped.
Dude,
I
I
was
was really
sick.
faced
Lost my
through
shit.
That
her.
was so cool, and the
Immediately.
music
Yeah.
cue
I was
too
like,
when
this
he
is gonna be
runs up.
amazing.
It was
Good
I was
second
I was
season.
I was
Yeah.
impressed.
That's like a scene where you would think that was like the Flash instead.
Yeah. It was such
That
a
was
good
a
scene.
cool scene. So Arrow, I'm hoping that like less Felicity season 5.
Or
Like
guest
I'm-
appearance, Felicity.
Occasional, yeah, like no less
less
prominent.
appearances would be good.
Speaking of guest appearance, what did y'all think about what's her name, Vixen?
I thought that was a great
I
episode.
thought that was great. I
I
love
actually
that.
really liked that episode.
Yeah,
I want to see more of her.
Yeah.
I don't know who they
She was an Arrow.
Oh,
She
okay.
got her own like animated shorts on the CW website, and it
Okay.
takes the shorts take place in the Arrowverse.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have Arrow and Flash in the cartoon, voiced by the actual actors and stuff, and it's taking place. And so, in an episode of Arrow season 4, the character Vixen from the cartoon comes in live action to the TV show,
Mm-hmm.
and she
Okay.
teams up in one episode with Arrow.
Oh, that's pretty.
And it's
cool.
great because
She's
Oliver has
decent.
this
She's
one
good.
line where she's
I thought
like,
it was really
they're
good.
like, how did you mean? And he's like, we had this animated adventure a long time ago. And I'm like,
God damn it! Break that fourth wall, can we?
It was. I thought she was really good. I'd like to
Yeah.
see more of her going forward. Like maybe on like. The
I
next
want to see her on
Legends season or
Legends.
something.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
see her on Legends.
I think that would
How
be
has
really cool.
Legends of Tomorrow been?
I think
All
so.
right,
I
let's
love
transfer
Legends,
over. We talked about Arrow, so now let's talk about Legends.
Okay.
We
I
love
love
this
it.
show.
I
All
love
the-
Legends.
Have you been watching
Yeah.
Legends?
Legends
Yeah,
is
we all
great.
love it. Yes.
It's just it works really well.
It's a
It's
ton
just
of fun.
good.
Not a lot of plot. to it. I'll give you that. But it
Mhm.
doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
It just needs to be the fun show.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it.
Basically.
Is
You need
it's
to not worry about the plot
yeah,
sometimes.
it has like
too.
this loose plot where it's we're gonna go beat Vandal Savage,
Yeah.
but
And we're
it's
gonna time
more of
travel.
like one-off, like just adventure shows. Like it's in this episode they're in the future, in this
Yeah.
episode they're in the 50s. In this
so
episode,
you
like
could literally watch any episode like as its own episode, or is
there are a
an
couple of them
overarching
there.
story?
There is an overarching
There is
story.
an overarching story. Yeah.
But it's like progressing really slowly, and it's more of just like one-shot adventures. But each one has a little bit of that plot thread.
and there's
Going
still
through.
there's still subplots
Yeah,
within
it's-
episodes that transfer
Yeah,
over.
And
there
it's
are a lot of
probably
subplots.
right. There's subplots and character interactions that carry over.
Like
Probably
Ray
by
and
the end of the
Phaedra,
season,
actually,
I'm
like
expecting it to be like one
That might
story
just
over
be,
the
yeah.
next. Like there's like 4 episodes left, so I'm thinking like I don't know about the next episode, but at least the last like 2 or 3, maybe even 4. It's gonna probably be one story.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
a long story.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably watch Legends of Tomorrow once the full season's out.
It's
Like,
good.
I'm just gonna wait.
It's
until the
really
full
good.
season's
It's
done.
super fun. It's just like
yeah.
time travel shenanigans,
Yeah,
which is
it's a ton
awesome.
of fun.
And each
Yeah.
member,
Is
I
amazing.
was skeptical, but you were really right. Like each member gets their own thing.
Yeah.
They're all great. They're all
They're all
Yeah.
great. They all
They're
get their
all
time to
fantastic.
especially
shine.
Captain Coleman.
He's so cool.
Dude,
I
all right,
love
and
him.
this is one of
He's cool.
Yeah,
he's cool. But here, out of the Legends
Insert-
team,
Arnold Schwarzenegger joke.
you've seen Heatwave on Flash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in season 1.
Was he?
He,
I don't know how far you've gotten in Flash.
The Rogues.
He was
I
definitely.
finished. I
Yeah,
finished.
they were
There's
in
the
season
fire
1.
gun.
Oh,
Yes.
him. Yeah, I forgot about him.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I forgot he existed.
Wow.
Sorry about
He's
that.
good though. In Legends.
He's
Yeah,
on
he's great in
the
Legends.
Legends team. He is one of my favorite characters
Except
in
he's-
Legends. He's like, and he was one of the ones I was least likely,
That was
looking forward to
confusing
in
kinda
Legends.
when he was.
But I love his
When
lines.
he
He
was
has
him the
these
whole
funny
time,
one-liners.
right? Because that's how.
Like at one point,
Yeah, his timeline's different.
Yeah.
The,
That's crazy.
but I love
so
with
crazy.
in the first episode when Stein
Right?
drugs Jefferson
Mm.
and he brings him on this ship. And then Mick Rory is like, "Yo, man, where'd you get those rupees? I want some of those." Like, I love all his lines.
He's great. I think the
He's
entire
great.
cast of that show is just a ton of great. Like,
Mhm.
just ton of fun.
Ton of great.
Ton of
A
great.
ton of
You
great.
can-
Yeah, they're a ton of
That's
great.
good. That's good.
You can tell how expensive the show is.
You can. Yeah.
Yeah, the
In the
budget's
first
a lot higher
episode.
than
You're
any
watching
other
money
shows.
with some of those shots,
Mhm.
the CGI and stuff. I think Ray finally found his niche because I feel like he never fit in with Arrow that
Yeah,
well.
he was weird in Arrow.
He was really weird and obscure in Arrow, and I don't like.
Like I liked
he
him,
felt out of
but he didn't
place.
fit in.
Yeah, he
well.
didn't. He
I
felt
liked
he
him,
felt
but
like he
he
belonged
didn't-
in the Flash.
He didn't
Yeah.
fit in very
Yeah.
well.
Mm.
He fits in
He's
Legends,
so good in Legends.
and the fact that he can finally shrink now.
That's what I
Yeah.
really like about Legends. That it's
Can't
taking
wait
all
till he can
these
do the other thing.
smaller
yeah,
roles.
yeah. Did you guys see the promo? Like a tease.
I haven't seen.
He's gonna
that.
become like a giant man.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
pretty cool.
god! Awesome.
I
that's
remember
great.
seeing
Yeah.
the promo or clip for that. I'm like, God, I can't wait for that because I forget who he's standing next to, but he just looks huge.
How big?
Like
Really?
Yeah.
like Ant-Man, Giant Man in
Holy
Civil War
shit.
big.
That's sick.
That's
Because you know how there's that one like picture that Harry pulled up of like Giant Man and like Hawkeye next to the boot. It's I forget what legend character is next to him, but it's literally like that.
Holy shit.
That's cool.
Mitch fell asleep underneath the desk. How are you feeling, Mitch? How was your nap?
I really need to pee.
Do you need to get out?
Maybe.
All right. Do you want to do you want to go out so then you can pee?
I mean, does he know where it is?
Yeah.
He knows where the bathroom is.
I do.
Is Fred before available?
Yeah, Fred before bed's been over for a while.
What time is it?
It's almost
It's
it's almost
12.
midnight.
Jeez.
Well, we're gonna be wrapping up with TV
Yeah.
'Cause
shows.
this is like.
Do you want to just talk about the Flash for the end?
Yeah, I'll just finish
Yeah,
up.
so Legends is awesome. You should definitely watch it.
Yeah. Legends
Right
is
now, if I not ranking like previous seasons of Arrow, just like season 4 of Arrow, season 2 of Flash, and Legends, I put Legends as number 2, the middle
Yeah.
middle show. Vandal Savage, I think, is a great
He's doing
great
well.
villain. I love the actor,
actor
that plays
for it.
him.
I think he's been
I
really
really
good.
like the part when he shows up as the new neighbor in the 50s
Yeah.
with like
Yeah,
the
I thought that
he
eyes.
was great.
Dude, like so many
I
people
have
are
to
like,
go
dude,
in.
that's so weird. No, man, that's
That
like
was
my
great.
favorite Vandal Savage
Yeah.
scene.
Actually, I have to pee too.
All right, that's fine. We'll talk about the Flash, and you're not caught up, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll-
actually, you should go to the bathroom now. So we
Yeah,
So we can talk about season 2.
Because I haven't seen season 2 yet, so yeah. But I love season 1. That's all.
Season 2
There
is
you go.
also
Season
great.
1's fantastic.
Season 2 is also.
Alright. Yo, guys. Full spoilers now. Be
Yeah.
prepared. We're talking about Flash Season 2, like, pretty much up to date.
Yeah.
So, who's in the metal mask?
I think it could be his dad.
That's a possibility.
Mm.
I wouldn't deny that. I think it's the real Jay Garrick.
Yeah, I
Could
think
be.
it's Jay Garrick.
Real Jay Garrick.
I am
But
excited.
you also
for
said
next
you won't
week.
believe me if I told you.
Yeah.
Mm.
So like,
So, like, some people are like, oh, it could be his father. I'm like, alright, that seems possible, but they could have believed that.
yeah, he would have believed that.
But believing that there's, like,
It could have just been a filler. line
Earth
for the
3 or
audience.
Earth 17 Jay Garrick or something, like, that could be a stretch. Maybe that's something they wouldn't guess right away.
Yeah, but that's also. A
They know
stretch
there's
for
multiple-
Us, I think.
They know
Yeah,
there's
I don't know if I
multiple.
would be
They
on
know
board
there's
with
multiple Earths though, so I don't know. Like maybe I'm trying to think. Like, oh, you won't believe me. The weird thing is it looks like he has blonde hair behind the
Yeah.
mask, but yeah, his hands look black,
Yeah,
and I think it's just the lighting.
it could be for the hair too. It could be. The
I don't think it's Wally West. I don't think so.
Uh,
I really don't think so because when Zoom takes Wally to Earth 2, I would think the man in the metal mask would freak out if
Yeah.
he saw Wally.
It's
We
not
also
Wally.
got to remember that when he's doing like the Morse code or whatever,
It's
or-
Jay.
he
It's
said
same.
J.
Yeah.
That's gotta mean something too. But I don't know if that means that like, oh, Jay's Zoom,
Mm.
No,
Well, I think
it's
that's-
not. It's not.
or if it's in relation to who he is, or what's like I don't know how that all works out.
I just want to know. At this point, I just want to know if Zoom was pretending to be Jay Garrick or the Flash. You know what I mean? Like if he was impersonating Jay Garrick because he looks like him, or
Well, I
being
think
the Flash.
the thing is, I think that there was never a Jay Garrick
Flash.
in this sense. Like
Okay.
maybe there was a Jay Garrick on that Earth and he just took the name, but I don't think he looks like he just happened to look like the other character.
Mm-hmm.
I think he created this persona.
Okay.
Like he created the Earth 2
but why
Flash.
Jay Garrick? He calls himself Jay Garrick.
I think it was just a name. Like it was just to
Okay.
throw off the
But
audience.
there's got to be a Jay Garrick then.
Unless he takes it from the dude in the mask.
Yeah, like maybe the
Yeah.
guy in the mask is Jay Garrick.
But a different actor.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But like I think there's really nothing more to like Earth 2 Flash, Jay Garrick.
Mm-hmm.
Just from what I've seen so far, because you know they established that Zoom he's always been the other Flash.
Yeah.
Like there was never another Flash,
Right.
and he was just faking it because he is
He's a
messed up. Like yeah, he's a
psychopath.
psychopath.
Yeah.
So you know he just had
The
fun.
thing that
messing
makes
with
me
people.
like I'm so torn about it because like I want there to be a Jay Garrick
Yeah.
because I love Jay Garrick, and then it's also
There
like
will be a Jay Garrick.
the thing is like I love and hate Teddy Sears at the same time because he is an amazing Flash. He's an amazing Jay Garrick. Like I love him in
Yeah,
that
he's perfect
role.
Jay Garrick.
He was perfect at it. He's also a perfect Zoom. When you see him be a serial killer and all evil and psychopath in that episode
Yeah.
with his origin, and when you see him
His
like do the
long hair.
laugh, the long hair was cool. And when you see him do like that crazy laugh and cackle when he gets the Flash speed, I'm like, he's equally as good as a villain as he is as
Yeah.
a hero. I'm like so conflicted. I hate and love his characters so much.
I honestly hope that they don't bring back a second Jay Garrick because that would be the second time they did that.
Yeah.
Like they already did that with Harrison Wells. They revealed that he was the bad guy the whole time.
But you also,
No, but-
and
you
then they
also-
brought back another version of him. So like, oh, but we still have Harrison Wells.
No, but this
Right.
in this case it would be in the same season, and then it would be a good Jay Garrick.
That's the thing is, I don't know if I want that happening again.
Okay.
Because the second,
What if it's like a different
the
actor?
thing is,
Yeah.
the plot of season 2 is pretty much the plot of season 1. You know, fighting another speedster from some alien, you know, this time a universe instead of a time.
Making him
It's-
faster.
He's the whole season he's been pretending to be
mentor
his
is
mentor
the villain.
just so he can steal his speed at the end of the season. It's the same plot, and
Well,
I really hope they don't
Eobard
end it
didn't
the
want to
same
hurt
way.
Barry.
Yeah,
He
he,
just
wanted
wanted
to
to
steal
use
his
it to get
speed to
home.
get back home.
Well, he didn't want to steal it. He just wanted to help him
Yeah,
get back
but
home.
it's like the same idea.
It's
with,
very similar still.
yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
same plot thing where he's just
I
training
feel like
him to get
Zoom's
faster.
in this case Zoom's more evil. Like obviously in the future when future Barry and Eobard were enemies, Eobard would be evil. But just because of Harrison Wells and that whole situation, I feel like he wasn't as evil
Mm.
until the very end.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's just
he gave him the chance to go back and save his mom, but because he wanted to help him get back home. But then he didn't want to kill Barry either.
I just don't like the idea of, repeating the same plot again.
Yeah, no, I know.
And so
what you
I'm
mean. I know
hoping,
what you
because
mean.
they've already done this once, where they brought back Harrison Wells,
Mhm.
and I feel like
Which I hope
I would like it if they.
Harrison Wells stays around for season 2.
I do. I really.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm not saying I don't like him.
especially because
They didn't commit to it.
Mhm.
It's like they killed off the Harrison Wells character. And they revealed him as being Eobard Thawne, but they didn't commit to it because he just came back the next season,
yeah.
and they would be doing the exact same thing. Because that's one of the things that these shows do is they like killing characters and they like changing, revealing things, but they don't like committing to it.
Well, I saw posts about Teddy Sears leaving.
Mm.
He's not going to be in season 3.
I mean, like
So-
even if they bring him back as a different character, they're just saying, "Oh, but we still have a Jay Garrick." Like it's. I don't like that. Like they did it with Sarah. They did it with a bunch of characters.
So what do you
I don't
want
know.
to happen?
I would like if they just revealed, Jay Garrick was actually Hunter Zolomon the entire time. There is no Jay Garrick. It was a fake.
A lot of
Like,
people
it was
are
a
upset
ruse.
about that, though. That there's no good Jay Garrick.
I
And then the
hope
creator
that they
said
don't have
keep
a good
watching.
one because it's like, if it would feel like a cop out for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I know what you mean.
like but don't worry, there's a real one. There's a good one.
What about
You guys
Wally?
still
Do
get
you want
him.
Wally to get his speed, though?
Yeah, I like Wally.
I
on the
think
show.
Wally will get his speed actually in the next
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because
the
I
park
think
likes to hide
because they're trying to get Barry's speed back, and I think that's how Wally is going to get his speed.
Mhm.
And
That'd
I
be
also
so
think
cool.
that's
I can't
how.
wait for Wally.
I also think that
Jesse
Jessie Quick
Yeah.
will get her speed as well.
because she's back now.
Because the thing is, Harrison Wells' daughter, and he calls her is like a nickname, Jessie
Jessie
Quick,
Quick.
but Jessie Quick in the comic books is another speedster.
Mm.
So I think she's going to get speed too.
I hope so.
I
That'd be
actually
cool.
hope that
So
they
can all
use
fight
her
Zoom.
more.
because
So
Zoom's
sick.
twice as fast now.
Right, so
Zoom's
have 3
so
speedsters.
fast.
That'd be awesome.
But you know what I also want? This is what I want. I want it all to be like a speedster war.
Yeah.
Basically in the finale. Like I want to see Zoom is super fast. So I want to see Barry with his speed back. I want to see at least Wally West, hopefully Jessie Quick as well with speed. And I also want them to have the Time Remnant, Eobard Thawne. I want to have all 4 of them fighting Zoom.
Oh my god,
Why would Eobard Thawne help them fight Zoom?
that's a good question.
Because Zoom wants more speed. So he would take any speedster's speed he
But
can get his hands
I
on.
don't. I mean,
And
what do
Eobard
you guys think of
Thawne,
Matt
Eobard
Lester
Thawne has been
as Eobard
proven to
Thawne?
be like the fastest one out of them, pretty
Yeah, he
much.
is.
Mhm.
So I just before I wasn't thinking Wally or Jessie Quick were gonna get their speed this season. Now with the promo for next week,
I hope Wally does at least.
I
I think he will.
I'm
Over-
thinking
over
they
Jessie.
will. But also, I think they said with Wally that they would develop him over time, kind of like Roy and Arrow.
Yeah.
So
Maybe for the very end of the season.
even if they don't use them, I just want to see Reverse Flash and Flash team up to fight Zoom.
Yeah, because
I want to freaking
I loved
see
their
that.
chemistry in the time travel episode a couple weeks ago.
I know.
Oh, that's what that was? I was so confused. I really just want to see them team up so bad.
What are they doing out there?
I figured out
The
there's
house
a
at the
party.
corner.
Nice.
I really like the other actor that plays the other version of Eobard too, though.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
I think it was cool.
Ryan, please.
But
I don't need this.
yeah, man, who's in the middle last? It's a question. I think they revealed that it's gonna be. We have to wait till the finale to find out.
I just want Wally to get his speed, man.
It's gonna happen.
I know. I'm just excited.
When
for
they
him.
introduced him at the beginning, halfway through the season or whatever,
yeah,
I didn't really like him.
I didn't like him with the car racing stuff.
But as
Yeah.
they've
But it's
grown
so
his
much
character
speed,
and his
like
relationship
references.
with his father has grown so much, I really like their relationship.
and how he looks up to
Yeah.
Flash now.
Dude,
And so I really like Wally in the show now, and now I'm really excited for him to
for
get
the
back.
episode, for last night's episode, Harry,
Yeah.
you're gonna really like Wally in last night's episode because he was easily the best part of the entire episode.
You think so?
Definitely.
Not Caitlyn and Zoom. All right.
They were good, but I really like Wally
Trying to
talking
get
with the
that-
Flash.
Yeah, 'cause
And
that-
his moment with Joe was also really good. His moments actually in the past couple episodes with Joe,
But-
especially when he moves in, really good.
What
I
would
thought
his
that was
reaction
great.
be to Barry being the Flash? I feel like he wouldn't respect the Flash as much if he knew it was
I
Barry.
Well,
feel like he still would.
Because
I think he
the
still
reason
would.
he looks up to the Flash so much is because he thinks he gave up his powers for some random guy. But then no, it's his family.
It's
Yeah, but
also
I think
because
that would
he
make him
saves
respect Barry because he kind of has
Because he
hit
also
or
thinks
miss
he raised
relationship
the
with
power.
Barry right now.
Yeah.
But he was like, oh, Barry did this for me, and we've been kind of rocky.
Yeah,
I think you'll
alright.
like that. But
So wait, you didn't watch last night?
I haven't seen last
Okay,
night's
yeah,
episode yet.
Wally. Yeah, he's good because
awesome.
that's how he's gonna be Kid Flash because
Yeah.
he, you know,
excited.
you know.
I gotta watch it.
and
Watch it
also
tonight.
another thing, like there are some theories that Henry Allen might be the guy in the mask,
Mhm.
and that's just not. It's not it because we knew in the one episode when they went to Earth 2 that he talked to his mom and like his dad. They were
Yeah.
still like married and stuff.
They were in Atlanta,
And then the
started going.
promo, Henry Allen's coming back for
Yeah,
the next episode.
next-
so
next week
he's
he's here.
definitely not the guy in the mask.
What if?
I hope not.
What if it's Superman from the Supergirl show, and that's why we've never seen his face because
Dude.
it's been under a mask the whole time.
I
Zoom
like it.
versus Superman. So who's
What,
gonna win?
what
that
if that's
fight?
what it is? What if Zoom stole Superman's speed?
I guess the last thing I'll say about the Flash is I really like all the character interactions.
Mm.
I love the Barry and Joe West scenes a lot,
Yeah.
and I love the Barry and Henry
Mm.
Allen scenes. Like
Henry-
there's one
Henry
in like
is
season
good.
1. It's like episode 11 or 12 when Henry's like got her in prison trying to find out information for him, and he's like he knows he's the Flash, but Barry's not saying anything. He's like, well, if my son was the Flash,
Mhm.
I would want to tell him it's a dangerous world, so be careful.
From
And then he's like, I would
experience.
tell him the Flash is a hero. He's doing a lot of good, saving a lot of lives. And I love how they did the light in that scene because there's literally like an emergency light that goes white when he says he's a hero. So I'm like, that's just perfect.
Hmm.
And then all this, and the final thing he says in that, I was gonna, and the most important thing for him to know is that his father's like proud of him.
Mhm.
Probably my favorite moment of the Flash period. That scene.
God, it's so hot in here.
Yeah, man.
Thanks.
Also, when the trickster
I was just gonna say, yeah,
took him because
Mark
they were
Hamill.
both in that show together in the '90s.
Yeah.
The Flash.
And I guess that's the last thing I'll say about Flash is that Mark Hamill as a trickster is like one of the best things
well,
in that
he's
show.
an
His
amazing
trickster's
actor
great.
too.
He's an amazing actor, and he just does amazing trickster. Like I literally like was on Twitter and I typed up tweet and be like, Mark Hamill, just saw your episode of being the trickster in the mid-season finale of Flash season 2, and just want to say you've grown a lot since a farm boy from like Tatooine or something. So it's like he's such a good actor now.
Yeah.
Such a good actor.
That was like probably one of my favorite episodes of the first season was the Trickster episode.
Mm.
Dude,
like
all
it,
right.
man?
Did you see the full first season?
Oh yeah, I saw it all. It's all on
Oh,
Netflix.
you finished the
Okay.
first season?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm caught up with season 1. I just need to see season 2.
When
Are
you
you
I
on
saw,
any
like-
of season 2?
I've seen the first 3 episodes. I think I've
What
seen either
happens?
2 or 3.
Oh, they get the new Firestorm in the
Mm.
in the beginning of season 2.
Yeah.
So
Which
when you see
good setup for
Trickster in the
Legends.
mid-season finale of season 2, even better than season 1 Trickster.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
Like Trickster, like
the
straight
Christmas
up,
episode.
Yeah.
he was straight in a Santa suit,
Oh,
giving out
so
kids
good.
presents at one point, and it's creepy as shit.
that's fucking awesome.
I love how they can't use like the characters from like Batman, Superman stuff, so they turn the Trickster into the Joker, and it's like
Yeah,
the
they
live
do.
action version of the Joker that I've
But
always
that's
wanted
okay. That's
because
okay.
it's
Yeah.
just Mark Hamill's Joker,
yeah.
Yeah.
but named the Trickster. Like,
Yeah.
But he's good at it.
I
It
love
doesn't
no, I
even
love
matter.
that
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it's like the movies were never gonna get that version of the character, and that's
Mhm.
my
Come on, Jared
definitive.
Leto?
That's my definitive. No.
okay,
Okay, hey, wait a second.
You
Wait a
think
second.
Come on,
Can I just say
okay.
for a second?
hot topic?
Did you
man.
hear the big news about Jared Leto?
Yeah.
How he
Gave
he mailed
Yeah.
used condoms to his castmates.
Yeah, and his
Good
explanation
stuff.
why I hated it. I was like, this is so
Then he
dumb.
also he sent dead rats.
He said
Yeah.
dead rats, dead pigs, and used condoms.
He sent Will Smith used
He
condoms.
said Will
Wait,
Smith to
used condoms.
used condoms because he says that's what the Joker would do, and I'm like,
That's
no.
absolutely not what the Joker would do.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's a fucking idiot that
That's his
doesn't know what he's
version of the
doing.
Joker.
It's his version, but his
It's a
version's
bullshit
shit.
version of the
Hey, we
Joker.
haven't seen it yet.
His version's shit so
I-
bad.
This is
Maybe
the Trickster you
we'll
have to look
like it.
forward
I don't
to.
even need to know. I don't need to see the movie to
Oh,
know I
that's
don't
so
like Jared
awesome.
Leto.
I fucking
Ryan,
love the Trickster.
Did you liked Mark Hamill in season
Oh
1?
yeah.
He's
I
even
Did you
better
like
in
the
season
Star
2.
Wars reference too when he's like, "I'm your dad"?
Yeah.
Dude, I was watching it with my family because I showed them the Flash the summer after
That
the
was
season 1
hilarious.
finished,
Yeah,
and
it
we
was.
would watch all the season. And when that happened, both my parents just looked at me and were like, and I'm like, it's great. You know it. You know it's great. Like, it's so cheesy. I'm like, I don't
That's the
care.
point, though. It's like, you know.
You know what's funny is that you're making me want to go back to my apartment and just start watching all this stuff now.
You really should.
You should.
I need to
Flash
catch
is
up.
watch
so
the Flash.
good.
Just
I might
watch
as
The
well
Flash.
just watch at least The Flash because
Yeah.
Arrow is going to be a slog to get through. I mean, it's always been a slog for me to get through Arrow, but Flash, I felt like it went by so quick.
It
and
goes by in a
You know what I
flash.
did like, though? Is
it felt way easier to sit through.
Mm.
Like, it just, I had no problem sitting through the next episode
more
and the next
fun.
episode. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
It was more fun. Like, I feel like Arrow is
it only
just
gets
too,
better, too.
Yeah, it
too,
really just
too
gets
dark
better.
and too Batman.
Yeah.
Which I know why.
Discount Batman.
Yeah,
It's bad, but it's not even good.
like, it's not Oliver Queen from the comics.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
If they
obviously
had
that's
more
not that
fun
bad,
with
'cause
Arrow,
season
then
1 and
I
2
would
are
be more
fine.
down to watch more Arrow.
But
Arrow
the
just
Oliver
isn't
Queen
too
is
serious
cocky
for my
and
taste.
makes
Well,
that
Flash
cherry
is like
that's
what
hot
I
for
want
you.
out of Arrow as well.
I would love to see that version of the character.
Yeah.
I wish Arrow was
Because that's
more
what he
like
was
Flash,
like
though.
before.
Before the new 52.
In the
before
season
the
1
shows.
flashbacks, he was
Yeah.
kind of like that, too. Which
So,
is great.
So I'd love to
Almost
see
2
more.
hours.
Yeah.
Guys, that's it.
Yeah.
We've been
This
we've
is
been
that-
recording for almost 2 hours.
That's
Sick.
it for Friendship Society of America, episode 4.
One.
Yeah, episode
Dude,
1.
it was the 4th episode.
This is the first
First episode.
We were supposed to talk about Rogue One as well. But we
Yeah,
didn't get
next
to
too
that.
much.
Next
We
time.
went
Next
on
time.
too
we
much.
still didn't talk about Rogue One.
No, we were
No.
only talking about
Oh my
like
God.
TV shows.
Yeah,
we got a little off
We
topic
got
sometimes.
so off topic.
Next time we'll talk about like movies. We'll go through like recent trailers and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that
Maybe
sounds
next
good.
year.
Stuff that hasn't come out.
Next year.
Yeah.
Next semester because our semester's coming to an
Next year.
end. We'll see
Bye-bye.
because there's always the potential that we'll try this over Skype over the summer.
We can
God.
try it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't guarantee the quality will be as good, but we can try it.
We'll figure it
fun.
out, I guess. Maybe we'll squeeze one more in before the semester ends. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know. Stay
You should
tuned
just watch The Flash,
for
though, Ryan.
who knows how long.
Honestly.
I'm going to.
Signing off.
Goodbye, everybody.
I
See ya.
farted. Y'all about to get hot boxed.
Later.
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 Hot boxed.
Later.